Whoa, that was not right. Sorry, 1 second. Why did that do that? Welcome, everybody, by the way, to Adrift in Aldhalor. Just had some technical issues while we're getting started, so just give me 1 second. But welcome to our weekly actual play D&D show set in our homebrew world of Aradunai. I'm going to bring Shannon in here to start talking about announcements because I have to do a few technical things.
Don't do it.
Well, you shouldn't stop that. Our music is licensed through Musicbed.com, and we use Bardly to share that music.
Thank you. See, if you'd done that, I wouldn't have been done chewing in time.
Well, I did it.
Steph, I don't have a command for that.
Not a sponsor. Not a partner.
Not a sponsor.
Just fun.
Not a partner. Yep.
All right,
It
Shannon,
is great.
You tell us a little bit about our partners, though.
Okay. I'm going to start with Arcane Spectacles. I have a question for you all. Do you want to elevate your TTRPG and D&D gaming setup? If you answer yes,
You
thank
bet.
you, Stefan.
What if I answered you bet?
You bet.
Continue.
Showcase your dice collection with pride using Arcane Spectacles' personalized dice display. With options ranging from 1 to 5 shelves, each one custom engraved with the name of your dice set or character, it's the ultimate way to show off your collection. Sturdy construction and a unique touch of personalization makes this display a must-have for any serious gamer. Upgrade your setup today and roll for the ultimate gaming experience with Arcane Spectacles. Visit them at arcanespectacles.com. Next, we have Underground Oracle Publishing. They are a best-selling, Emmy-nominated TTRPG publisher building new and exciting settings for the cipher system of every genre that you can imagine. Each setting includes everything you need to explore its unique world, including lore, species, descriptors, foci, creatures, ciphers, artifacts, and all of the rules that you need to play. For as little as $3, you can join their Patreon and help shape each of the worlds that they create. Next, we have Edward Yorke. Eddie is our fantastic character artist. You saw our art for this current campaign on our starting soon screen, and you will soon see them rotating on our normal screen. He's an illustrator based in the UK who makes art for games and books. To visit his portfolio and get in contact with him, visit eyorke.com. And that's Yorke with a E at the end. I don't think I've ever specified that. Last but not least, we have 1985 Games. They create affordable, accessible, high-quality accessories for D&D and other tabletop role-playing games. Sean uses their NPC cards to bring these incredible NPCs to life. I'm going to get all 5 this time. They have goals, secrets, personalities,
moms, dads,
no,
hair,
no.
nails.
You've declared that you're gonna get them all.
Need the boss.
I'm starting over. What?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Nothing.
Start over.
Goals.
Yep.
Secrets.
Yep.
Personality.
Yep.
Appearance?
Nope. That's what the
Shit.
pictures are for.
That's okay.
There's actually, I think we may have. Yeah. There's one that you forgot last week, and one that I made. I don't even remember if.
Is it needs and wants?
Nope. I told you last time. A need or a want is a goal.
Okay, yeah, and as soon as I said that, I was like, "That's probably what it is."
What do all
Flaws.
characters need? Oh, you just said it.
I had said goals. I said goals. I said
No.
flaws.
You didn't say flaws in this last round of them.
Yes, I did.
Say them all again.
Secrets, flaws, goals.
Mm-hmm. 2 more.
I know. I don't know what those last
You've
two are.
said one of them already.
You said both of them already.
Have I?
Personality, skill, flaw, goal,
Skill. That's the one. I
secret.
missed. Skill. I always miss skill.
You missed
Secret.
flaw last
Skill.
week.
Did I? I don't
Yeah.
ever remember saying skill. Anyway, these
You
cards.
might have never, and I may have just let it slide.
I
don't think
had
I've ever
goals
said
and
skill.
needs also, so I might have been wrong.
Anyway, they're great.
They're awesome. They have all of that incredible information on the back, as well as a beautiful art on the front to bring NPCs to life. If you would like to purchase them or any of their other awesome wares, use the code ParadiceProd for 10% off your entire order. That's PARADICE PROD. Last but not least, we have recaps and VODs on Discord. If you have not already joined us there, please do. As of this weekend, every single VOD is up to date.
Woo!
Good job.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for stitching 42 and 44 so that those could be up there. We've got a couple of viewers who are very, very excited that they can watch in order again.
Yeah.
So thank you. So please join us on Discord as well as Bluesky, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, YouTube. All right, I'm done. Let's play.
What? What'd you say?
I want to play. I want to play.
What was that voice? That was a loud
Was
voice.
it was Stitch slash.
Yeah.
What's my impression?
All right, I'm gonna
Stitch.
bring everyone in. Alrighty. All right. I just need everyone to very quickly say one word so I know everyone's audio works. Alex.
Yeah.
There you go. Stefan.
Yes.
And Clay.
2 words.
Oh, okay. Everything's working. The sound works. All the text
Oh,
stuff
sorry.
is
I
working.
meant to say 1 word. My bad.
Oh, ruined it.
Blew
Let's
it.
get into a recap. Alrighty. Last we left off,
The
Iron and
crabs.
Mana. Last we left off, Iron and Mana discussed their next moves. Bruce and Septimus proposed the party head to Septimus's farm to begin setting up a base of operations where they could work privately and/or away from Hyven when necessary. Bruce indicated he would like to find a means of teleporting between the city and the base, utilizing the chalk he acquired from Selena, his boss. The party was somewhat skeptical. Thiern and Jacquette like the city, and Sass likes being close to the sea. But they weren't against the idea. The party decided to see what their next quest entailed before heading to the farm. In a vignette from a previous night, we saw Sigil, late at night, visiting Monodrone while he researches for the party. He seemed to do this every single night. Sigil asked the little machine about his work and the long, long march. The creature gave a gloomy answer, implying a sense of distress and anxiety. It specifically spoke of its role in the Great March being dispensable, but feeling a new and deep sense of self-preservation. As Sigil listened, suddenly the little machine was overtaken with the red light of Lacuna, an entity with some sway over the Modron, as we've seen. When it appears, Lacuna seems confused and distressed, just like the Modron, but this time it expressed familiarity. It recognized Sigil, and Sigil suggested that it might have a lot of questions for him. But we cut back to the party, back in real time. They decided to visit Sigil to see what their next mission might entail, and to collect some research done by Monodrone and their ally, Lucas Pascal. The research uncovered some knowledge of the Modron. They are of Mechanus, another plane of existence, and their leader, Primus, matches the description of a type of theorized entity called an ordning spirit. Proto-deities, perhaps, or maybe beyond gods themselves. Lucas also learned about different Aldhalor folklore that might give clues to the understanding of Saskia's patron. Further, he learned more regarding Thier's mask, or the research was done to learn more about Thier's mask. It is pre-Morasir, therefore ancient, and probably associated with old frozen temples within the Gosu haunt. Correction, Lucas didn't do that research, Thiern did that research on his own. After they discussed this research, Sigil offered the party a new quest. This time, this quest may take the party outside of the bounds of the law. He asked them to secure a wild lightning elemental from the confines of an Avenirian Electrum Company generator within the city itself. This prompted the party to question Sigil's motivations, and for some, his role at the academy even. The party is uncertain whether they want to take this quest, and divided on what they see as the morally correct path. some seeing the elementals as too dangerous for anyone to be harnessing them, and others seeing them as entities that need to be given their freedom. Sigil indicated that if they don't secure the elemental, it is likely a crime syndicate may send mercenaries to catch it for the black market. The party is concerned with making enemies of a large company like the AEC. But as they considered this quest, they went for a walk to go visit the Commodore to see if there are any new contracts to be completed. They learned of a survivor of the Corencia Stormspire attack by the Bone Rattler. This, of course, sends Sass into a new spiral of fear over being caught for her part in the attack. The party decides to take this contract, though, because if they're able to get ahead of it, their intention then is to control the information that they're likely to find. And therefore, getting their money, but also protecting Sass. And that is where we left off, with you all leaving the Commodores and having your final kind of discussions of that. You had decided that you were going to leave, go to Septimus's farm, and separate at that point, where Bruce and Septimus can work on setting up the farm, fixing it up a little bit, while the others go and investigate this survivor, which we did learn was Mr. Turneroth, otherwise known as Bjorn, which we'll call him from now on, or the old dragon, which we're going to call him from now on because Turneroth is difficult to say. You'll notice that Mike is not with us tonight. He is celebrating a birthday with family, so we will see him next week. But, folks, it is approaching nighttime. I imagine you all are just sort of gathered for dinner before retiring or going off to do your own thing. You are at the Cask and Crow, where you were just discussing what you wanted to do. And what would you all like to do for this evening? Is there anything anyone would like to do today before we move on to the next day? Stefan.
Jacquette would just go out to purchase a carriage, not a cart, a carriage for the party, along with a party of horses. And he would purchase this in perpetuity, as it were. You know, ownership. No more of that. Yeah. No more of that renting from the academy, or not even really renting, borrowing.
Okay, so that would be 100 silver pieces for the carriage. And then how many horses did you want to get?
Well, I guess that depends. How many horses can this carriage take? I would assume.
Well, I imagine 2. This carriage can have 2 pulling it, given the amount of weight that a carriage can bear. Okay. So 2 draft horses would be another 100 silver.
Okay. That sounds perfect. So,
and did you want to in just the 2 horses in the carriage?
Yep. So 200 silver altogether.
Yep. So there is now.
Really cheap.
It is actually pretty cheap when you think about it, but that is how the conversion works.
Yep.
So, and I think that just simply means that horses and carriages are too cheap in normal D&D.
Right. Well, we've talked about
also,
that.
An elephant is way too cheap. Elephant only costs
get
200
an elephant?
gold.
That's an elephant to quit.
Yeah, no, elephant. That's not. No, elephants cost much.
Age of
more.
Empires showed us anything. It's that war elephants are the way to go.
War horses are more expensive than elephants. Anyway, I guess you could technically do all of the math for the feed and whatnot, but we're not going to worry too much about that. That would
okay, sounds good.
Okay. Yes.
If I could just buy like a couple of random bags and
just like general bags,
chain and a bird cage.
Chains.
Don't worry about it.
And a bird cage.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, wait. Say what you're getting chains.
Yeah, I would like a.
First of all, backpacks are two silver each. Which now that I'm looking at how much a horse costs, that seems expensive for a backpack.
That's 50 horses. No, 50 backpacks.
So you're saying is that
a horse is worth 50 backpacks.
Yes.
I'll trade
I'm
you
gonna
my
say-
50 backpack.
Technically,
it's a
a
horse-sized
2
backpack.
silver is an adventuring backpack. So if you're just looking for regular bags, I'll say those are cheaper.
I just want a sack.
I'll
sack
say
is
if it's just
perfectly fine.
a regular sack, we can reduce that down to 5 copper per sack.
Perfect. I want 2 of those.
And you said you want chains?
Yeah, chain. You know.
Okay. How
Chains and
many
whip
feet?
excite him.
Can I get like 20 feet?
20 feet? Okay, that will be 10 silver.
All right. Okay. So we're up to all right. 20 silver, and then I want a bird cage as well.
Oh, you already had a bird cage.
Yeah, Fear broke it.
Like session
He
2.
stuffed a raccoon in it the first session.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, Bruce could probably fix it. It's not on my inventory, so I just.
Yeah. I'll say that a small bird cage would be, we'll say 2 silver.
Okay, perfect. So 12. Wait, did you say 10 silver for the
10 silver for the 20 feet of chains.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're looking at. Got it. Okay, 12 silver and 10 copper.
Chains
Thank you.
actually do have a real item for them in D&D.
Cool.
They have DC 20 strength to break them.
Sean.
Yes.
So I just wanted to clarify. We had discussed the curse that is on the mask,
Correct.
and that we can possibly take it to somebody who has the spell remove curse to remove it. But you've also mentioned in the past that it was not technically a curse, but like a sort of a celestial blessing sort of thing.
Yes.
I was wondering, maybe Fionn can just drop by a temple and see, have somebody take a look at it.
Yeah, so you could go to the temple district to see if there was anyone who could take a look at it, see if they could provide services. Give me just a general, just a regular charisma roll.
Okay.
If you're proficient in persuasion, you can add that.
I am not.
Okay.
But I do have a thing that lets me re-roll ability checks, but I think I'll stick with the 12.
Okay. So you, after you all kind of separate for the evening, you head over to the temple district, and you can kind of look around there to see if you can find someone who could help you. And, you go to each of the temples, and some of them are just sort of like shoo you off because you're not really one of their patrons. You can go to a few others, but eventually you find yourself where you feel most familiar with the Temple of the Spirits, where somebody there can take a look at it for you. First, you do actually, even with a 12, get a little bit of information about this. The priests there, well, actually, where you probably actually get information where people are interested is actually the Temple to the Forgotten Gods, where they would look at it and tell you this is the biggest thing you would learn from this is that this is an incredibly sacred item, and that they take a look at it, they do a little bit of detect magic on it, identify on it, and everyone there basically says this is not a curse. And the remove curse spell might be able to get you to be able to take it off, but there will still be side effects to possessing this on your person. So you could purchase a remove curse from the temple, but you might not see all of the side effects go away if you were to do that.
I think Fionn's going to refuse it.
Okay. They actually, one of the people there does tell you that it is an incredibly valuable item, and that there'd be many, many, many people who'd be interested in paying good money for it if you were ever to find a way to remove the item. They're sort of implying that they know some people that might be interested in buying it. But
I think that's mostly what like throws Fionn off from the situation. Like the fact that these people are interested in it makes him not want to give it up, sort of thing.
Yeah. But there's a lot of them just kind of confirm what you already know about the item. Okay. Any other housekeeping stuff?
It's not housekeeping, but I did have something I wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we can switch over to if there's anything substantial people want to do that's not just housekeeping, before everyone goes to bed. So, Sass.
Okay, before we all split up for the evening, as we're getting ready to go, I would, say my usual good night and fuck you to Kana, and maybe toss her another lemon that I picked up during the day. And then I would
back at you.
Excellent. I'd catch it and pocket it. And then I would say to Bruce, Bruce, do you mind walking me home? I have something I want to ask you.
Hey, me over Fionn? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay.
I have a question for you specifically, and I want to walk and talk.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Great. Thank you. I'll see you both tomorrow then. What time should we meet? Whenever you wake up.
Whenever I wake up. That's perfect. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being so considerate. I'm gonna go to bed.
It sounds like he needs to sleep.
I know he's never said thank you to me before. That was weird. All right.
And it was sarcastic, so don't take it to heart.
Good night, sweet dreams.
All right.
As we start walking down the road, Bruce, I actually don't want to go home first. I was actually wondering if you might come with me to do something real quick.
What are we doing?
Nothing. Well, I don't want to say that. Come on, follow me. And I will lead him back to the Commodore's office.
Okay.
All right.
You can head back to the Bruce pops a lollipop. You can head back to the Admiralty Court. Before you do that, Fionn, one thing you actually noticed when you were in the temple court is that temple that you all killed the ghost in, the spirit that was abandoned, is suddenly
Behind the other one?
Yes, suddenly overgrown with like life. Like it is like rapidly grown with like vegetation, flowers. It's actually quite pleasant to look at right now. Whereas it was very barren and empty and almost had a void within it when you guys were first there.
Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
But anyway, Sass and Bruce, you are heading towards the Admiralty Court. At this time, the sun is setting. It's a little chilly out. There's a light drizzle, as you can just sort of see the faint lights of the street lanterns. As you head up the causeway that leads to the Admiralty Court.
Sass, what are we doing here?
There was something I wanted to say to the Commodore, and I didn't earlier, so I want to double back, and I wanted to see if she's still available, and I just didn't want to go by myself.
All right. Okay. All right. I'll be by her side.
Yeah. Thanks. She makes me so nervous. She's just so intimidating.
Do you want a lollipop?
Yes.
Calm you down?
Actually,
Okay.
Yes, please. Right. Thank you. Thanks.
What flavor did you give her?
Bruce has an excess amount of blueberry, which is not a common flavor of lollipop, but
it's delicious.
Like it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ate all the grape ones.
Mm-hmm. So you all haven't really been to the Admiralty Court at night, except for the night of the gala, where it was mostly people attending that. But now, as the sun is setting on the horizon, and there's the sound of the ocean crashing against the rocks, the basalt rocks below, Seagulls can be heard. You can, as you always do, see how lovely this district is compared to the rest of the city. Like, there's a certain grime that you enjoy, Sass, of the lower city. The upper city is just, it's something else. As you can see, some of the lights in the central park in the university has its own sort of lights in the distance. And then you approach the Commodore's office, where there's a little tiny light in each of the windows of the manor within the estate itself. And then you can see most of the office itself is dark, but the front light is still on, the lantern there, indicating that business is still open.
That's beautiful, isn't it, Bruce?
Oh yeah.
You know, I prefer
I can't. I can see all the architecture.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
everything,
Fuck,
but,
I always forget. I'm sorry. Let me here, and I'll describe it to him in excruciating detail as we approach the front door.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is beautiful. You can just feel it too. You know, it's right.
The
So
light drizzle in the air. It's actually kind of cold, but
yeah,
it's nice.
yeah, it's and I'm used to it from being on the water. Okay, let's go in and see if she's still there. Yeah. Okay.
You'll do great. And
Thanks.
Bruce. Bruce gives her a little guidance. Whether that helps, just a little guidance.
Little guidance. I'll put my little D4 right there so I remember that I have it.
So when you step inside, the place is darker than it looks during the day. I mean, it does have those very large windows that bring a lot of light in during the day. The large chandelier in the middle, all of the lights on it are out, and basically the hall is completely dark. This, really big lobby that's like a fancy hotel, except for a tiny little lantern inside of Doyle's office, where you can see him, head in his hand, vigorously writing notes and drawing up other contracts and whatnot.
I'll go knock on the door and just say, "Hi, good evening."
What are you doing back here? Don't you know the hour?
Evening. Hello. Yes, I do know.
Takes
the
out a
hour.
pocket
It's-
watch.
Oh my!
It's nearly 7 o'clock.
Yes, I really need to see the Commodore if she's still in. I have something urgent that I need to tell her.
Oh, you really need to see her? Something urgent?
Yes.
Something that you
Yes.
can't just simply tell me?
What the fuck? Yeah, no.
We're going out of town the next couple of days. She needs to get something
Yeah.
off her chest that I think she
Yeah.
thinks the Commodore
She wants
might
to hear
raise
it.
of importance. Yeah.
She wants to hear. She wants to hear it. Trust me. She wants to hear it.
Very well. I will go see if she is willing to take a guest.
Tell
at this
her.
time.
Tell her. Well, I'll see if she'll see me first, and then go ahead. Yeah.
You seem quite indecisive. He does,
Thank you
scratching
for
his
your
eye like that.
observation.
Fine. And he heads up the stairs through his little office door. And you can hear each footstep he makes, and you can tell he's languishing, dragging his feet up the stairs.
Amazing. Bruce, I'm so nervous. She makes me so nervous.
Okay, you got this. Just keep sucking on your lollipop. That's what calms me down.
I don't even know if this is gonna do it. It is delicious though, thank you. I have to tell her something. I haven't
What-
told the I had the
What do you need to tell her?
I have to tell her something.
What do you need to tell her, Seth?
Hold, I need to think about it first how I'm going to say it because I need to sound professional, I suppose. Maybe I should take off my
No.
hat. Yeah,
Don't
here,
mask
hold
it
this,
in
hold-
any sort of professional. Don't try to be Jacquette. Be Saskia.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah, exactly. Who would want to be that?
I just okay. Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's fine.
In, out, in, out. There you go.
All your words and sounds and squirms echo in the vast hall, empty hall. As eventually you would hear a little bit of talking up above on the top floor, and then 2 sets of footsteps coming down. You see Doyle comes ahead, so that he can stop by. to where you're standing, and you can see he has this long, dark cloak that he just sort of whips around and puts on and wraps himself in. Puts a little a bowler hat on.
Amazing.
And goes, she's just about to leave, so she has a single moment to talk to you. I'll be standing by the front door, waiting to lock up when she leaves.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your sacrifice.
You're welcome.
God, fucking prick.
Manners lost on you. As he walks away.
She didn't mean that.
And he walks away, giving a final evening, Bruce. As you would hear the footsteps of her heels coming down. As you can see, she's in this very elegant black dress that has these raven feathers all over the sleeves that kind of come below her shoulder. And she has like a nice little tiara, for lack of a better way to put it, in her hair that has been very finely woven into it, as she's carrying a small little clutch of sorts. And she comes down and she looks at you very sternly, Saskia, and then looks to you, Bruce, as well. Is there something that couldn't wait?
No, actually, no, Commodores can't. It has to do with one of the contracts that you proposed for us.
Sounds like something you could have told Doyle about.
I have information about the Stormspire.
She raises an eyebrow. Is that so, Saskia? What sort of information?
I had put my hat on back hastily as she came in, and now I take it off and I start fidgeting with the feather.
Spit it out, girl. I have places to be.
I was one of them.
Excuse me?
I was one of them. I was there when I helped take it down.
One of the Bone Rattler crew members.
Formerly of the Bone Rattler, but yeah.
Can you explain to me why we shouldn't be locking you up immediately right now?
Because I'm not one of their crew anymore, and now I run with a more
She's a part. Look, when she was in the Bone Ratters, she didn't know what she was doing. She was just going along with whatever they told her to do. She was following a captain of with an ill mind.
Repute.
Yes.
Yes,
As Bruce thinks of that word.
and now I'm not with them anymore, and I deeply regret everything that I had to do with that. And it's been eating me alive, and knowing that we have this contract that we just signed with you about a former crewmate of mine, and I couldn't stomach the fact that I'm looking anywhere but at her right now.
And she's staring directly where you're at your eyes.
Yeah.
And what would locking her up do for you now? Clearly, she doesn't have any ill intent going forward, as she's admitting this to you.
She sort of clacks a ring on her finger against the buckle of her clutch, just to kind of like almost interrupt you and silence you. What would it gain me to arrest a former member and one responsible, or at least partially responsible, for the death of almost 100 people and the destruction of tens and tens, hundreds of thousands of silver goods?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds a lot fucking worse than it was.
You're not apologizing for a scuffle at sea. You're apologizing for one of the worst terrorist attacks to happen to this
Terrorist attack.
shore.
No, that's not what it was. It's
Bone
just a
Rattler was
job.
captained by Hastings at the time, a known affiliate of the Alumni Defiance.
I'd never met him before. I didn't know him. He sent other people to do his bidding. I'd never seen him.
And she steps closer to you now, to the point where she's like, her face is like 5 inches from yours, and she's staring you
Yeah.
right in the eyes. She just says, "Look at me when you're talking to me." I should have you clapped in irons, hand you over to the governor's estate, or worse, Halcyon, and you would hang by the end of the month. Or worse.
That's not why I was telling you. I thought you might want to have someone on the inside, someone who's part of a new crew who might be able to spy. Maybe. I don't know. Seems like a terrible idea. Bruce, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
She puts a hand on your arm. You're a child who was led astray. Besides, how would it look for the Commodore of Halcyon to have endorsed a pirate like you? If this were to be known. Now, Saskia, you will not speak of this with anyone else besides me and your new crew. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if I hear any word from the streets that Hyven's sponsored heroes are involved in illegal activity, well, then you really will be criminals in my eyes. And I'll draw new contracts. Understood?
Yes. I just thought you wanted to know.
Up. I appreciate your honesty. And perhaps we'll put it to good use. She taps you on the cheek with her hand. And then walks away. And as she's walking away, she looks back to you two. Says, "You're not staying here the night. Come.
Where are we
I'm
going?
not bringing you out with me. I'm just saying get out of my office."
Oh, okay.
Put my hat back on and I take my little ship out of my pocket and start fidgeting with it.
Commodore,
Yes,
you did get
Bruce.
my message about Koboko. I sent a message to Emil de Khan.
Yes, Emil has given me a little insight into your discussion with him. I believe he'll
Alright.
be interested in talking to you. Doyle says you are leaving for a bit.
Yes, yeah. So at a
When you
later date.
return, Emil will certainly like to talk to you about Koboko. But I'm sorry, I have a dinner to get to. And she
Somebody else?
She looks back and just smirks at the two of you, and gives you a wink as she walks out the front door, and she just says to Doyle, "Make sure they leave and get it all locked up." And Doyle just takes off his bowler hat and puts it on his chest and says, "The carriage is waiting for you outside, Mom. I'll make sure they're out." And she leaves. And he looks to you two. He does a little this.
All right.
No, we're going. Thank you. Sorry to have disturbed you. Okay, come on, Bruce.
I wonder who she's going to have dinner with.
Yeah.
I bet Jacquette's going to be jealous.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I was really nervous. I bit my lollipop.
No, and I appreciate you saying something on my behalf. I don't know what it is. I get so fucking tongue-tied every time I talk to her. She's such a bitch.
Yeah, she's kind of.
I wish I could. But at the same time, I wish I commanded that sort of presence. You know, I wish I had that sort of sway over people and made them cower in my presence.
I mean, I feel like you start off as a bitch, and then you want power, right? I don't know. You're not a bitch, Saskia. So.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I appreciate it. Unless you don't actually have to welcome me home. I just didn't want to tell the others yet. I will. I will.
Can you at least walk me home?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the two of you, as you're strolling through the dazzling lights of the Admiralty Court, head down the causeway back to High Road, drop Bruce off at the Cask and Crow, and you can head back to your little bunk bed.
Actually, you know what? Tonight I'm gonna go sleep on the beach because I feel more comforted and safe on the beach. So I'm gonna go sleep on the beach, lay out my bedroll, and play with my ship, and kind of look as I'm lying on the bedroll. I'll lay on my side and hold up my ship so that it looks like it's on the water, and just kind of play with it until I fall asleep.
Okay, not a problem at all. They'll miss you at the Cheap Tankard Hostel. Or your friend, the bald guy, will miss you. So, anything else anyone would like to do before we move on to the next day?
Yeah, do you want to play out Jacquette's date with the Commodore, or?
No.
Just kidding.
No, Jacquette, you are. I imagine you're just sleepily at the Cask and Crow while that was happening.
Yeah.
Having a drink and hearing the patrons gab.
Gab.
So, did you want to play out Fior's date with the Commodore?
That's actually where Septimus is right now. But no.
Commodore just Jenna. Did I just call Jenna a bitch?
I will text her that right now. You won't believe what Alex said about you on stream. Alrighty. So, the next morning arrives. And let's see. You all can gather in the Cask and Crow to sort yourselves in the morning. Is there anything you'd like to do in the tavern before the day starts? Reconvene your plan, anything like that? Jacquette.
Jacquette buys a crate of wine for the road. I did the math for 9 bottles and like I imagine it's like a 3x3 crate. 9 fine bottles would be 90 silver.
Fair enough. You can definitely purchase that and pack it up in the cart. It's gonna be a little tight in the carriage with everyone. Or I guess you could probably arrange
that's the
it.
Back.
Yeah,
there's trunks. There's a trunk in the carriage.
Yeah. Jacquette, you have arranged your wine within the carriage at the stables near the front of the city, or the stables that are deeper in the city if you rode the carriage. Want to ride the carriage out from the Cask and Crow. The rest of you have all gathered in the dining area of the Cask and Crow. Septimus is there. A little quiet today, but he's there. Mm-hmm. As well as Salvatore. That's the name. But is there anything you want to discuss before heading out?
Got everything we need. Looks like we checked everything off the list.
Looks like you did a good job with the carriage. Good job, well done.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's quite a nice carriage indeed. Should have room for all of us, including our friend Salvatore.
And
have you named the horses
why?
yet? No, that's horse 1 and horse 2.
No. I think Fieran's right. We gotta.
Got to give them some names.
I think they might have had names at the stable. That one was Rocco.
Knew it.
Which
That
one's
one
faster?
Was Rocco number 2.
Okay, first of all, those are terrible names. And second of all,
I know, right? What
we
fucking
don't.
idiot would think that of?
You never get a new horse and keep it with the same name. I feel like that's just bad luck.
Okay. Whatever you say. I've never really cared about the horse before. They're beasts of burden that get you from point A to B. If you all want to waste your time naming them, please be my guest.
Is that what I am to you,
love that.
Juquet? Just a beast of burden to fight all your battles for you?
You said it, not me, he says as he slinks into the carriage.
You are able to. The 2 horses you got are both bred in Raukjevo, outside of Billowgrass. Raukjevo is the countryside of Asia.
It's fun to say.
But yes, they are well bred and very pretty.
Which one's faster?
They're bred to be as similar as possible with their speed. And when they sold them to Jacquet, they were like, these 2 should be able to pull the carriage together at a comparable speed. Unless you'd like us to sell a much faster horse with a really slow one.
I figured they were comparable, I just wanted to see if one worked out a little bit more than the
undermine,
other.
What, you think this is an Aldhalorian horse? No.
So
anyway,
just to make sure I've got it straight in my brain, we're traveling to the crossroads, right? No,
that's right.
Is that right? And then some of us are talking to our I don't want to say targets because that sounds a bit harsh, but talking to our
target, yeah.
Worry.
I would need to investigate. Dragonborn.
The person, the contractee. No, I guess
Soon to be dead individual? Yeah, okay.
No.
No, we're not killing them, Jacquet says from outside the window of the carriage.
So no, some of us are going there, and some of us are going to Septimus's, or are we all going together, or what's? I don't remember that part.
Yeah, we're splitting up when we reach the crossroads.
Okay.
I believe we're going to Septimus's. You're all leaving there, and then we're continuing to the crossroads because it's all along the way.
Oh, right. I'm not very good at geography. I couldn't remember which came first.
It's okay. There's no maps available, so I don't blame you.
Daggers.
These
are
coming out of the
spoiled brats.
What if we named one of the horses maps? Then we'd always have a map.
You're so...
Do we have a driver? Do we have to drive?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that.
Septimus
too.
is your driver because Septimus knows how to drive a cart. So Kana comes up and is sort of like counting some silvers and looks at you, Jacquet, and just says, anytime you need to buy more booze, I'm happy to sell it to you. It's nice getting some money for it. But sorry to see you all go. Hope you have a good trip. Bye-bye. Please come back soon.
Sorry to see me. Oh, of course, Kana. I will come back soon. Do you need a lemon? Making some more, some lemon liqueur, maybe? I've got plenty.
Kana, what does this horse look like to you? What would you name it?
What horse? We're inside the bar.
Oh, the horse outside. Look out the window.
I'm sure it's brown.
already in the carriage.
Sure, it's brown.
But before, as she's sort of like shaking her head and walking away, and you all are like getting up and grabbing your supplies, you all would start to hear a commotion out in the street. And then as you're maybe perplexed looking at it, it sounds like there's some people running away. There's some people not shouting necessarily, but just like concerned whispers that you can hear. But anyone like to do anything?
I want to look. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm
What's
checking
going
it
on,
out
Sean?
for sure.
So as you go look, before you can get to anything like a door or a window, a massive rock, basically a boulder of sorts, which goes crashing through the front windows of the castle.
I didn't do it.
As there's is this
Fuck.
big rock. It shattered the like nice multicolored mosaic windows that they have here, and it just
What the fuck?
What? I rushed out
Yeah.
and go see what threw it.
as you're going to rush out, the stone gets pulled out magically from there, ripping through more of the walls, as you can then hear someone outside yell out, "Iron and mana! Show yourselves! You've been found guilty by the Ascendency of crimes against Aradun."
What?
Fuck yeah, Jacquet says as he takes out his crossbow and
The
runs
cast
upstairs.
blur.
Yeah, Gwen looks to you all, says, "Fuck yeah," then runs upstairs.
Amazing. What the fuck? What? I go see who the fuck is talking.
Show
Yeah,
yourselves, Iron and Mana.
Wait, you said we wouldn't get in trouble like this.
Yeah. I'm out. To go see.
Do you rush outside, or do you stay
no.
inside and like look out the exposed window?
No, I go
Yeah.
outside.
No, I was heading towards the front door as well, and I'm gonna grab you, Saskia, and say, "See which."
I'm gonna see who the fuck just threw a rock through Connor's fucking front door.
I think they're making themselves very clear. I don't think we want to put ourselves in firing range of
But then
that giant boulder.
There's people that are getting crushed by it.
Iron and
come on.
Mana,
Get
crimes
off
against
here.
Aradun. Jacquet.
So Jacquet has bolted up the stairs to go through his penthouse room out onto the balcony to observe the scene from whatever third, fourth story that he has been staying on.
Yeah, let's bring up a.
Woo!
I was gonna say I want to
yeah,
try
yeah.
negotiating.
I don't. If there's a risk that new carriage I just bought in Crate of Wine is
You
in
mean
trouble.
that carriage at the bottom of the map?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Ooh, oh boy!
Look at that.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
boy!
boy.
Oh boy!
Oh, boys.
Oh my goodness.
Boys.
I hope Brown and Maps are gonna be okay.
Brown and Maps. That's not the horses' names. It's terrible.
It's brown.
Are those the raccoons?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, those look like little raccoons to me.
Oh! I thought you meant the big thing. Yeah. What the fuck?
Is that the master raccoon who was, telling us that
Yeah.
we've done crimes?
Against
And using
humanity.
word like ascendancy.
So Jacquet, I put you right here.
Yep.
Be able to look out there. So where the roof is flat around where Jacquet is, it's not actually flat. I just put those there as markers. It goes up to an equal height. I just don't have enough Dwarven Forge yet.
Yes.
Yes.
So Jacquet, you see, first you see a stone giant, who is wearing like long leather skirt, no shirt, has that sleek blue-gray skin, elongated limbs. They have like an amalgam of like furs and different runic charms all around a shoulder piece that goes up over their face. You see a female shape standing in front of it, But the shape is a little weird. Like you can clearly see that there's a humanoid there, but they seem almost like they're made up of elemental wind. It almost looks like a air genasi, but one that's a air genasi plus maybe. As you can see, their hair kind of flows upwards. They have like a long purple like tabard that goes down with like some armor on their legs. They seem to almost their legs seem to almost vanish though into clouds at their feet. They don't hold any weapons. They do have a dagger at their waist that has kind of like is kind of in the shape of a thunderbolt. And there's just sort of lightning arcing off of them, almost like they themselves are a storm cloud manifest. And then you do see 4 stone-like raccoons around them.
Oh my god.
Can I say something?
Yeah?
Also, before initiative
Bruce, yeah.
starts, can I just sanctuary myself real quick?
Yeah, if no one stepped outside yet, you can do any quick single action things before we get into an initiative.
Great.
All right, Clayton. I didn't want to.
That's okay. I was planning on casting spells before initiative as well. Sorry, did you want to say something before I say anything, Stefan?
Just hiding.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Check what?
So I'm holding Sea Witch back, and I just shout out to them, "By whose authority do you command us?"
Oh, so you are going to show yourselves, Iron and Mana, by the very authority of the Ascendency of the Aradunai. We speak for Aradun herself.
You understand that we are a government-appointed officials, and any act against us is an act against the Commodore.
You think we give a fucking shit or hells about a Commodore? No, we're here for justice against you.
And
like
what
we
would
said,
you say? What are these? What is the evidence that you have for our crimes?
Betrayal of the disgraced Aradunai member Fiora Bendega. Show yourselves immediately.
Fuck, Fiora, I'm going to get some height, and I take off up the stairs, and I'm going to find a room that has a window facing outwards.
Okay.
All right. I'm coming out. I'm saying to them, not you. But I want your assurances that others will not be harmed. The people in this tavern are not your targets. Let them go.
And you see she holds. Are you looking out the window or out the front door?
I'm at the front door, so I just have it creaked. So
yeah.
I'm not looking, but I'm I might peer a little bit, but I'm not letting them get a shot off at my face or anything like that.
Yeah. You see she holds up a hand, pointing towards one of the electrical lanterns on the street. As you can see, electricity arcs from it to her hand, and she looks towards the tavern and says, "No one in this city is innocent of the crimes against Aradun." And she looks to the stone giant, Jacquette.
Would I have line of sight on this individual?
You would, yes.
Okay. Then I am going to prepare an action to shoot at them. Should I want to? Should any sign of like a threat against Fjern? So like if it looks like she is going to take this and throw it at Fjern or attack anything around Fjern or anything like that.
I'll tell you immediately. Yes, this will trigger because she nods to the stone giant, who flings their maul, because they have like a big club with the same boulder at the end.
Yeah.
And they just and I'll say let's roll initiative, but you will get your attack your attack before
Cool.
initiative.
No, I wanted to cast a spell and her response. Like, as soon as she said something bad, I wanted to cast a spell. Can I still do that?
No, because her response is a boulder to your face.
No!
Who's talking, the giant or the genasi?
The Genasi is
Genasi.
talking.
Okay.
I did get a blur off, though. Where is it?
It's not Pam. There it is. All right, 20 to 25.
22.
15 to 19.
17.
15.
Pretty good roll so far.
All right, check one.
Jocko, what'd you get?
7.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I know. Shut up. It's been low rolls.
Now, I'll ask you guys for the sake of ease. Would someone like to play for Septimus, or would you like Septimus to be securing the cart or something?
You can be securing the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to check. I'm happy to have someone control him, but if you want to just keep it simple. Okay.
It's faster if we just keep it simple, I think. I don't know.
I might
I kinda want
occasionally just have Septimus do something on initiative count 20 to
That
kind of
sounds
help
good.
you all.
Or really have Sal do something.
Yeah, honestly, I'll say like, and you guys can kind of coordinate this however you want, but like, at any point within a turn, I'll say like you guys can like access them. So like if you want him to cast like healing word,
Legendary
or something like
action.
Yeah.
Use Septimus.
that, or if you want Sal to come into combat and be present, and
That's
be
a cool
there
way to play it.
Right. Just feels easier than having one person have to control 2 character sheets.
Yeah.
Have everyone control one character.
Exactly. Have everyone control it. You get 1 Septimus action per round.
Nice.
All right. So first of all, before anything, we have to take care of our previous stuff before initiative. So Jacquet, go ahead and go for your attack. Do you see the giant attack? Do you still want to target the Genasi?
Yes.
Okay.
I was stealthed with a 17. Yes or no?
1 second. Yes, you were.
Okay. So I'll get advantage. Okay, cool. 26 to hit.
26 will hit. All right, 1 second. So go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
Yep. So it's going to be 19 magical piercing damage.
All right, 1 second. I just need to open something. 19, you said?
I kept it.
All right. Why is this being a pain in the ass? Okay. Just need to get the initiative count right. Okay, so 19 damage. So your bolt comes whizzing out from around from the balcony and strikes this air genasi as she sort of nods to this this stone giant as it just hits her in the stomach, and she's like, "Ah!" As the stone giant just and you just see it's not like he has like a lacrosse stick that he's throwing this with. It like is magically like comes off of the mall and flings out towards the door where Fiorn is. So Fiorn, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
15. Okay. All right, so you are going to not quite save, but some of the damage is going to be ameliorated by the door. So the rock comes flinging through, and first it just like absolutely shatters the front door, which goes flying off the hinges as the rock hits you in the stomach, Fiorn. And it's almost like you've caught the rock though, like as it hits you in the stomach, and you're like, oh, as you're not going to take the full damage because the door was in the way. You're only going to take half damage. Let me just do that damage real quick. So 22 down to 11 bludgeoning damage to you.
Oof.
And then you feel like as you're like holding onto the rock, you can feel like sort of like magnetic buzzing almost coming off of it. As you can tell, it's not a normal rock. All right, so that brings us to regular initiative. So Saskia, you said you're heading upstairs. So I'll say you got halfway upstairs. So let me find Saskia here. Basically, you are where I have the floors there, the flat part of the bar, is just inside. So you can run to the end of the hallway, which would bring you to...
Is there a window?
Yes.
Great.
So basically... you're right here.
Yep, I see. Okay.
And if you specifically say at the end of your turn that you go prone, then you'll be in cover.
Got it. Okay. Does that cost like an action or something?
It costs movement.
Movement. Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to start picking off these raccoons. I'm going to start with the two that are closest to me. So the one next to the genasi and the one behind it. There's 4 of them, right? 1, 2. Yes, those 2. Yep. All right. So, actually, bonus action. I'm gonna hex the one closest to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast at it for a 17.
Go for it.
That's going to be 7, and is hex a d6? Necrotic,
I believe so, yes.
Yep. All right, so 7 force damage plus 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
On that first raccoon.
So I will say these raccoons are minions, so they're going to follow the minion rules, which means that if you deal damage to them, they will... I'm sorry, what was your attack roll? I was not paying attention. I just said yes without actually hearing it.
17.
I'm sorry, that actually doesn't hit.
No. Okay.
And I'll be honest, it's not that it doesn't hit, it's that it literally strikes the heavy amount of stone and earth all over them that it just sort of ricochets off like a, all
right,
like a regular light armor penetrating bullet off a charger.
I will have shot out the first one, and then I will shoot out the second one at the same one because that's the one that I hexed.
But just to clarify again for everyone, they're minions. So if you hit, they will go down. If you overkill them by their max HP, then you can. If you're in melee, you can kill another one within melee. If you're ranged, then if they're in a line, you can kill one behind it.
All right.
So
22.
Just keeping that there for you all. 22 will hit.
All right. So 9 points of force damage. Plus the d6 necrotic, which is 4. So 9 force, 4 necrotic on that first raccoon.
Okay, so that does, obviously it deals damage, so it kills it, but it doesn't go over its maximum, so it doesn't overkill.
Okay. Great. So then I will hit the deck.
Alrighty. Stefan, just let everyone know that the raccoons count as minions. All right, Theron, you're up with Bruce on deck.
Okay, so there's a rock. Is it like in the way of me getting around the door, or?
No. It just hits you, and you can like let it drop to the ground and fly and run out there if you'd like.
So it's like a boulder, but it's like I can hold the boulder sort of thing.
Yes.
Not like a...
Yeah, you've caught it,
Okay.
basically. When you got hit by it, you caught it, and you're, like, holding it. It's heavy. It's definitely not something you can, like, carry out there with you. But yes, you did catch it.
How much movement would it take for me to get out there and get into the mix?
Not a lot. The Genasi is only 15 feet from where the door was splintered open, and I'll say you're inside, like 5 feet inside. So the nearest enemy is 20 feet away. You could run out there.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna pull out my greatsword and, well, yeah, I gotta run out there.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to run up to the Genasi or to the stone giant?
Is the stone giant like in the front?
Right.
I can't really see.
Yeah, let me zoom in real quick for you. So you've got the you've got the Genasi right there in front of the stone giant, who's right behind her.
I think I'm going to prioritize the stone giant.
Okay. Do you want to? Would you like to just run up right into the fray between the two of them, or do you want to avoid the Genasi?
Yeah, I think I'll probably try and arch it in a way where I'm like on the opposite side of the air genasi, so I could, focus on one target at a time. Maybe if there's a raccoon nearby, like just in case I get some cleave or something like that.
Sorry, I'm just readjusting things.
That's okay.
All right, so
Hey, get him! Get him!
All right, so I'm gonna swing at him right
that
now.
costs you 25 movement to get right up and on top of the giant.
Perfect.
All right, go ahead, go for that attack.
Yep, first attack. 19 plus 8 is 27.
27 will hit.
Okay, so it's a slashing. Oh shit! Can I? Oh, I can't retroactively use great weapon fighting, but I'll use it on the next attack.
Okay.
So I got 13 slashing damage and 4 poison damage.
Okay, so you would find that the slashing damage is your sword. It is not. Okay. The slashing damage, it seems to be resisting a little bit.
I don't know. It could be magically poisoned.
You actually find that the poison does not do any damage to it.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much, but it's all right.
And I need you. Oh no, you didn't roll one. You didn't roll one, so you're good.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna do my second attack.
Go for it.
This time,
Great Weapon Master.
Great Weapon Master, yes.
Great.
So that's a 19 minus 5, I think it is. So that would be 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
A giant? Oh. Could I
giant.
Could I possibly use my stone room charm?
So that's something you use as a bonus action to activate, and it lasts for a minute.
And it needs to be done beforehand, yeah.
Exactly. And then you use a reaction to give yourself advantage or give an enemy disadvantage.
Okay, so we're not doing that.
Yeah. You can also actually give advantage to your allies within 30 feet of you as well with a reaction.
I'm going to hold off on that for now. I think that's my turn.
Okay, so you watch, and this thing is sturdy. Like, it's not, you didn't miss either of those attacks. You hit it, and it's like the first one struck, and it just sort of barely cut into the stone flesh of this stone giant. And then the second one just sort of completely dinged off of the natural armor of the creature as it just sort of looks down at you. Puny. And then it is Bruce's turn.
All right. I don't really know what to do here. I am going to use my legendary action to call in Sal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Sal run in and try to smash those 2 raccoons that are next to Fiora.
Next to Fiora? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that summon Sal.
You have summoned Sal to strike.
It's a salmon.
It's a salmon.
All right, so go ahead and give me a attack roll for Sal. I'll just pull up the character sheet and
Thank you.
And
I'm just going to roll
modifiers.
Random d20. Ooh! I rolled an 18. Whatever that
Okay,
gets me.
so regardless of the modifier, 18 is going to hit. Let me just pull up Sal's stat block for you real quick and have it ready. Steel Defender.
Thank you.
So go ahead and roll me a d8.
You got it.
For the damage.
And that would be 7.
7. All right, so that's going to be 10 because it's plus proficiency bonus.
Sal Smash.
So Sal deals 10 force-empowered rend attack is what it's called.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. Okay. And that was to the raccoon?
That was to the raccoon, yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't overkill, which regardless, there's not a raccoon within 5 feet, so. But it does take out another raccoon as Sal comes out and just, I imagine, brings his fist down onto its head, and it just crumbles into a pile of rocks.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, that's 2 raccoons down. All right, Bruce, you used your legendary action to get Sal in here. Is there anything Bruce would like to do?
Bruce, I imagine, would like try to go, I don't know, get out of the house because he doesn't want another boulder being thrown through it. So he's gonna run around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And when he runs around the corner of the building, at the corner, I'm going to bonus action snare right at that corner as I run past it.
Okay.
I'm going to use a CTS charge for that.
All right, let me put a little marker down for that. Do you want it right there, or do you want it before the lantern?
Probably a little bit before the lantern, but that works too. Thank you, sir.
And what's the radius on the snare? Is it a 5 foot
That
or is it
is-
10 foot?
A good question. Let's take a look-see. I think it's just a 5-foot square.
The enemies are on
5
deck.
foot
And then
radius.
Jacques.
5-foot radius on the ground.
So that's 2 squares then.
So is it it's
Right?
like a large creature?
It should be 4 squares.
I always forget what the difference between diameter and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
4 then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let me just throw some more markers down for that. Too bad I don't have arch.
4 squares if placed optimally, which I guess you would always do.
Just assume the fourth square's there.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Perfect.
So Bruce, that gets you to be there behind that corner, so you have cover for now.
Dope.
Anything else, Bruce?
That is all.
Alrighty, so it is the enemy's turns now. So the giant is going to slightly adjust where he is.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
He's staying within your attack range. He is arranging himself specifically to do something. As he pulls the club back, and then you can see the different runic stones on his sort of shoulder cloak all light up, and you hear a as the stone comes whirling through the house again, ripping more of the wall out of the first floor, and it's going to move through you, Fear. And so I need another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Another 15.
Okay, so this one's going to deal full damage because you do not have a door to protect you.
Could I use a reaction for a thing? Well, shield wouldn't work, but I can use a reaction to do a wailing thing, but that'll just deal damage to it. Their speed is reduced. Yeah, no, never mind. I'll just take
22
it.
force damage.
Ow.
Alrighty.
I don't like this thing.
It's okay. It is gonna go for its attacks on you, though. So that was its bonus action. So the first one is
Disadvantage because of blur. I
Oh,
will roll
nice.
concentration to see if I get broken. I am good on
So
concentration.
does a 23 hit?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I could cast shield as a reaction.
Okay. What does that bring your AC to?
It brings my AC to 24.
All right, then you're good. That one doesn't hit as its club comes. It brings that club back up to go for a strike on you. It's got a second attack with disadvantage. This one I don't think is, yeah, this one with disadvantage is not going to hit with the shield up. So I imagine this rock comes blasting and hits you in the back, Fearn, and then like almost doubles you over as it goes and reattaches magnetically to the club. And then it goes in for 2 attacks, but they're really slow. But, you know, you're wearing heavy armor now, so one is about to like cave in your chest, basically, as you're just... as the frost shield kind of comes up, and then the second one goes in and it can't break through your magical shield.
Puny.
All right, so the Genasi is up. So the Genasi is going to look and see Fearn there, and is going to draw that dagger from her waist, and she's going to fling it at you, Fearn.
Okay.
Also with disadvantage because you're blurred.
Correct.
I don't think that's going to hit with your shield as well. Yeah, no, a 15 or 15 is not going to hit with that attack. So she's going to you see the dagger does return to her as it just sort of hits, it misses you, and then it kind of just turns into electricity that then sort of and just comes crawling back to her.
I see the look on Shannon's face. She's already getting ideas for that dagger.
I want it.
Oh, yeah, she's going to whip it back at you again, and again, it's going to miss with only a 13 to hit. As this time, it bounces off of your shield, and you can see this electricity...
What shield?
Your
magic
magical shield.
Gotcha.
As it hits, as you just see this sort of arc of lightning going all around you before dissipating into the ground. And then back into her hand, she just looks and is frustrated and angry. Okay. Raccoons. Raccoons are up. Or should I say, Earth Sparks.
Keep them coming, Sean.
The raccoons are going to swarm you in this moment. As they will make an attack. With disadvantage again. 21 is not going to hit with your shield up as these raccoons come rushing up to try to swarm you, but they are unable to damage you. So they all fail to hit Fear. That's their turn. Except for that one boulder shot in the beginning. All right, that brings us to Jacquette.
2 boulder shots.
Gonna take some steady aim
Mhm.
and then fire at that Air Genasi Plus.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Let's go.
baby! Hell yeah!
Ooh.
It wants me to do the double thing. I'm not gonna do that. Dare you? Oh, and I got max damage on that first roll, so 8 plus 8 plus 5 is 21. Plus 18 is 39. Plus 14
Oh my god.
is 54 points of magical piercing
Oh.
damage.
Against the Genasi?
The Air Genasi Plus.
Gosh.
My god.
Hell
Wait, 50
yeah,
what?
rogues.
54.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Sneak attack. How many sneak attack dice do you have right now?
Only 3. But
That's
we're
still-
gonna
yeah,
have
that's right,
4
it's a
next
crit.
level.
Woo!
Holy
Can't level up
shit.
without Mike.
Holy shit. Okay. Anything
Yeah,
else,
so-
Jacquette?
No,
Describe actually this super
yeah.
cool nat 20.
Yeah, so Jacquette fired off that first shot, and then he was like, just was like calculating, letting the battle play out a little. You know, he sees everyone moving around. He sees Sass up in the window. He sees Fearin in there and Bruce around. He's like, why isn't Septimus doing anything? Oh, whatever. And then he just raises his crossbow and like waits. And he's like, I thought that I might have been noticed by now, but okay, let's make another entrance. And just, and the camera follows the bolt as there's like a little glimmer of magical energy as it strikes down and just right through the clavicle of the
love
Air
it.
Genasi. You know,
And
maybe,
you see-
rendering that arm inoperable or something. I don't know, just I'm just kidding.
No, you see as your bolt hits the Air Genasi in the shoulder, and she's still kind of holding onto the one in her stomach. She starts to like seethe, and you can just see all this electricity arcing off of her as her body becomes flavor-wise incorporeal, and the bolts fall out of her body to the ground. Not mechanically, yet.
Right.
Anyway,
Oh.
anything else, Jacquette? So that
End
was
turn.
bonus action and action.
Yeah. I
Any
can't
movement?
move.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, you
with,
can't because of
yeah.
I do kind of like to imagine that Jacquette kind of hangs off the edge of the balcony a little bit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But only flavor-wise, because I'm really hoping that I have
Correct.
cover where I
You do. You do have
not
cover.
full cover, but like
You have cover.
because if okay.
You have you have 3/4 if they're attacking. Like if the Genasi were to attack you from where she is, it'd
Sure,
be 3/4.
right.
But if
That's what I
she
meant.
moves, she can get half cover on you.
Cool.
Cool. All right. That brings us back to the top with Saskia.
All right.
pop up?
I like to, yes, but before that, I like to think that I was kind of like nose over the edge, like watching just to see, and I would have seen that kick-ass shot by Jacquette, and I'd be like, oh, that was fucking awesome, and I feel inspired. And oh my god, the tree moves. Ah! So I will pop up, and I will use my bonus action to summon my tentacle right next to
Cover.
my cover next to the Air Genasi between her and Fearin. Yep. And I will I'll do my tentacle attack with that first. All right, that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Excellent. That will be 11 points of cold damage.
11 points of cold
Slaps
damage.
her across the face. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. And then I'm going to take my 2 Eldritch Blasts at her.
Go for it.
Actually, do I have line of sight to the raccoon?
You do.
All right. I'm going to take my first shot at the raccoon first.
Okay, the one
The
above
one next to my
Fiorn,
tentacle.
the one next to your tentacle. Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
All right. Boogers. That's not gonna hit. So the second one, yeah, I'll pick up. Well, second one goes to the raccoon as well.
Okay.
That will be a dirty 20 to hit the raccoon.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Great. And that's gonna be 11 points of force damage.
Kills it, but does not overkill it.
Yep.
But you don't have a line anyway. Yes.
Your tentacle slows things that it hits, right, Sass?
Mhm. 10
Yes,
feet, right?
once
Okay.
per where is it? I was literally just reading that.
Just for the round.
Yes, its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
Yes, thank you.
Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
So that, she doesn't come up and, attack anyone and
Yes,
might have
of
just
course.
done damage to her.
Yeah.
Self-preservation.
Thanks.
One of Jacquette's ideals.
I will boop, hit the deck again. Drop back down.
Love it. Okay. Let me drop it down.
Whee!
All right, Fiorn, you are up.
Okay. Is the storm lady within 5 feet?
No, she's there. She's 10 feet from you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna keep swinging at the. How many of those little gooblinis?
There's one raccoon left right now who's right next to you.
No, I'm just gonna keep hitting the giant.
Go for it.
So first swing. Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay, second
It's
swing.
less so it doesn't hit, and more so it just deflects off of.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
All right, no greater weapon fighting. Swinging. 12 slashing damage, and I'm
Okay.
not gonna roll the poison because you said it's immune.
Yeah. No problem.
Do I want to use my action surge? No.
Okay.
I am gonna use my bonus action to cast Second Wind.
Nice. Alrighty. So, anything else, Fiorn?
I healed for 9, and I think that's my turn.
All right, Bruce, you are up. You are hiding around the corner. And your trap.
Let's see. Sean, do I have good vision of them?
I mean, if you have your blind sight goggles on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you'd be able to see the raccoon, because it's 30 feet, right?
That's right.
You'd have sight on the raccoon and the giant, but not the genasi.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? This feels like such a waste of a turn, but whatever. I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on myself.
Okay. Love it.
And I'm gonna run up the building to the roof.
Are you gonna like scramble up and climb into the balcony with Jacquette?
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
You're muted, Steph.
You're muted.
Third time's a charm. You're. Never mind.
And no, that's my turn.
Okay, excellent. All right, so it is the enemy's turn now. The the stone giant is going to attack Fiorn again.
Okay, disadvantage.
Oh, that's right, you are disadvantaged. Yeah, there's no one really near him though, other than you, so he's got to go for you.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. God damn. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
All right. So that first attack misses. You are lucky. Okay. Does a 27 hit? Or sorry, 26.
Whoa! Wait. You said you rolled, and then you said you are lucky, and then you
Yeah, because
rolled.
the other one was a nat 20, baby.
Oh my god. 27, you said?
Yeah. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. $18 bludgeoning damage.
Is Fiorn within 10 feet of my tentacle?
He is.
I
gonna
should
take-
be. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my reaction, and my tentacle is gonna take a D8 of that.
All right. I like to imagine as the creature's bringing the maul into him, the tentacle like wraps around it and pulls on it to weaken the throw, and then it rips
By
out.
2
and hits him.
points. So 16.
Still hits you, but
Yeah, but not as much.
So 16 damage.
yes. Okay.
Could I also use a reaction to getting hit? I would like to use my mask's ability as a reaction. I'm going to use one charge and make this thing take a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom. It got a 14 on the dice.
Okay.
So it wins. What happened? Is there
uh,
anything on a success?
I believe nothing happens.
Okay. So I imagine your mask comes down and that horrifying visage looks at the creature, and the stone giant is like a stone, unaffected. All right. It is, we'll do that little raccoon real quick. As he's just going to go for a little swipe at Fiorn.
Swiper, no swiping.
Actually, I'm sorry. I totally forgot, Fiorn. There's something you were supposed to do on your turn.
Roll concentration. I just did, and I'm okay.
Okay, but it's a different thing.
Okay.
I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
$17.
Actually, I take that back. There's only one of these. So you don't have to do it. Sorry. These step box are long.
Can't you just say I succeeded?
Yeah, we'll say you succeeded on the little guy trying to trample you.
Thank you.
I imagine this raccoon is like climbed onto Fiorn and is just like trying to grab onto him and attack him, but it's alone, so it's pretty ineffectual.
It tried to grab onto the foot of my armor, and as he was like shaking it to climb up, a little bit of sand from the other day comes out and blinds it.
I love it. Yeah, no, the little raccoon does nothing to you. Okay, it is the Genasi's turn. So the Genasi is going to, on its actual turn, utilize the its ability to go semi-incorporeal. As you can see, they kind of like grow larger and essentially just start to, their body kind of looks transparent. They look more like a storm than they did before. And they kind of like hover a little bit. They're not flying, but they're hovering a little bit as they are looking where Jacquette was. And you can see they hold up their hand, not the one that has the dagger, but their other hand, you can see a ring on their finger lights up, and they just kind of squeeze their hand and fire it out as a ball of lightning shoots out of it towards where Jacquette is. But they don't seem to be actually targeting Jacquette. They seem to be targeting the wall in front of Jacquette as they send this out. And it becomes a ball of lightning that is basically like surges forward and then just kind of like crashes into the into the wall itself to deal some damage.
Boom, boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom.
So, Jacquette, what you find is that this this is comes and it just starts to rip through the wall. It doesn't actually hit you because you're inside, but it is tearing apart the wall itself, exposing you.
I've been exposed, but only a little bit.
We'll put a little bit of.
Don't look. As he covers up his nether regions.
Kind of like Sean Connery in Thunderball. Yeah. She cast the Thunderball.
Okay, so it's basically exposed that that 10 feet there. It's only destroyed half the wall, but I know that's fire, but the lightning stays there as a ball of lightning that's just emanating this crackling energy. But that's the end of their turn. Jacquette, you are up.
Okay.
You are. Let me just check real quick. Jacquette, I do actually need a dexterity saving throw from you for this ball of lightning.
Have any cover from that?
No, because you're starting within 5 feet of the electricity on your turn.
Gotcha. That's gonna be 21.
21. Okay, you are going to make your save, and you'll just take half damage.
I can't uncanny dodge that, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Because that says when attacker you see hits you with an attack.
Oh.
Can evade it.
Okay.
Do you have evasion yet?
I don't have that yet.
Yeah, because that makes sense because that would make evasion pointless if you if you could do that. All right, so you'll just take half.
Damn, my streak is up. My no damage streak of like a not insignificant amount of sessions.
And it's a big one.
Man,
What?
all of our no damage streaks.
30 points of lightning damage.
And that's halved?
Oh, I'm sorry, 15 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Sorry about that. No, that
No
was the full
worries.
damage. As this is like a huge arcing ball of lightning that's
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
up
yeah,
this
yeah.
entire space. And Bruce, like you can feel like kind of like the zaps of it. It's not hurting you, but you can you can feel it. You can't see it, but you can feel it.
I might run into it.
Do you
and
mind
that's the end of-
zooming?
Yep.
Oh.
Zooming out.
Yeah. Jacquette turns to Bruce and then taking out the doorway scepter that he has under his cloak goes, "Remember, sweet Bruce, self-preservation." And he's going to dimension door up to the opposite rooftop to be behind it. And to be hidden, basically. So I also have innate climbing speed. So like if I can be like up on the roof, I mean, I understand that might be hard given the angle.
Yeah, let me
You
I
could
just
just
wanna make your
imagine that
life-
roof expands, you know?
No,
Like,
I want to make Sean's life difficult.
Hmm.
It's one of the few joys I get.
He's got sticky stuff he'll put on the bottom and make you stick.
Yeah, I know he does.
Yeet.
Find it.
Check the owl bear.
You can use
Oh, you
the
know what?
tape.
It
I saw you
actually
reaching for
probably
it.
is downstairs.
Use the tape.
It's all right. That's good enough.
What tape? This tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get you up there. Don't worry. See if this tape.
I'm
holds you.
concerned. But that's my action, and then bonus action is going to hide.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah.
2 in a row.
Or
Oh
a
my
30.
gosh.
Damn. You've been blessed by the dice gods this evening.
Yeah, let's see
All
how
right,
it lasts.
you are hidden. Sass, go ahead and give me your turn.
Okay. I'm basically gonna rinse and repeat what I did last time. I will Is the genasi still look incorporeal?
Yes.
Does. Thank you.
Yes, but
okay.
like I said, it's like a semi-corporeal.
All right. There's probably gonna be resistance anyway. Is that raccoon? Well, no, Fearn's in the way. Well, that's all right. You know what?
You could hit
Fuck
that
it.
raccoon.
Yeah. With my tentacle?
Oh no, not with your tentacle, unless you
Okay.
move it.
Nah. Now I'm gonna leave it there. So, I am going to strike at the genasi with my tentacle.
Go ahead and roll. I can still hear you, but I will be right back.
Motherfucker. Nope, that's gonna miss with a 9. So then I will Eldritch Blast first at the last raccoon.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. There we go. That's a 24 to hit the raccoon.
Nice.
Do you need me to roll damage on it since it's the last one?
No, you don't.
Okay. All right, and then my last Eldritch Blast. Make sure I have 2 beams. Okay. This one's gonna go for the air genasi or the storm genasi, which is really fucking cool race. That's gonna miss with a 10.
Whew. Okay, sorry. I just ran downstairs
good. No,
to
you're
stick
good.
Jock right on the roof.
Thank you for going to such lengths for me, Sean.
Amazing.
Well, it's kind of for me too. I like the look.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
true.
gonna pan the map because the chat can't see it.
Hell yeah.
Look at that little guy.
Who's that beautiful boy?
Could he be any cuter?
No. Jacquet is maximum cuteness. Thank you, though.
Alrighty then. Anything else, Sass?
Use my movement to drop back down again.
Okay. I never picked you up, so.
I didn't say it. I didn't say I popped up, but I popped up and I'm popping back down.
All right. All right. So that brings us to Fearn, and then Bruce is on deck.
Woo! All right, nobody killed the raccoon this time, so I guess I
Yes,
got
I
it.
did.
No, she killed the raccoon.
That's the only hit I got in that round.
Oh, I thought you were attacking the thing again.
No.
Never mind. Thank you.
Ah,
I attacked the golem again. The stone giant. Sorry.
Go for it. And Fearn, if at any point you get a natural 1, let me know.
I got a natural 20.
hey.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Mamma mia.
Okay, so it is. So I have 2d6, which means that I get the max on both of those dice. And then I roll a.
Did the 2d6 just show up on your thing because of the crit?
No, I have 4d6 on the thing
Oh,
because
okay.
of the crit.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
it automatically does it on there. So
Right,
what
so
you
I'm
do
just
is-
rolling. Yeah, I just rolled 2d6, and then
Yep.
I'm gonna add that to it. So it was 12 for the first, crit damage. 10 for that is 22 plus 5 plus fake, poison damage. So 27 total. Slash.
27 total slashing.
Yes, that's the first attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. And again, this is it does seem to have resistance to all of this damage.
Oh my god.
What?
All right. I got an 18, so that's going to be 26 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Here I go again. For 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And all of the enemies are within how close are they to me?
So the giant is within 5 feet of you. The storm genasi is within 10 feet of you.
And those are the only 2 left, right?
Yes, we've killed the 4 raccoons.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use it to take an additional action on my turn. And I'm gonna use that action to cast Shatter on only the giant. Because,
only the giant?
Well, is there any way I could almost hit the other one too?
What is the shape of Shatter?
It is a 10-foot sphere. 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Okay, I feel like thunder damage against the Storm Lady is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. If they're made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, they have disadvantage on the saving throw, Sean.
Okay.
And the spell save DC, I'm not sure of, because I don't think this thing calculates my spell save DC properly.
No, it does. It does for Eldritch Knight stuff. It doesn't for your Tiefling stuff. I mean, rules is written, it calculates both of them correctly. But whatever it's listed there is your Eldritch Knight.
What is the spell save DC?
It's
like
int
calculation?
plus proficiency and plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So save 15.
15. Cool.
Constitution.
And Constitution. You got it.
With disadvantage if they have stone.
Which the stone
if they're
giant,
made of stone.
I will give them disadvantage because they have a feature called Stone Flesh.
Cool.
Unfortunately, though, they have really good con. With disadvantage, that is a 21.
Yeah, so that'll pass. Meaning they will take half damage.
Okay. And the storm God, my brain is fried. The storm genasi is got an 18, so they also passed.
Okay, they take half of 16, which is 8 thunder damage.
Thunder damage, you said?
8 thunder damage.
Okay. So the stone giant takes it, but the storm genasi seems resistant to this. So they still take damage, but very literally.
Okay. Phoenix not having a good day with beating people up, but at least he's hitting.
It's okay. It's okay. You're hitting. You're hitting and you're tanking. That's the big thing.
That's true.
Because you've taken a lot of damage that could have really messed up some of these other people. Alrighty. So, Bruce, you're up.
All right, so that hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Jacquet just zipped away, and Bruce is like, "What the fuck?" Can I, since I have spider climb up, start making my way through the wall and around the wall up to the roof?
Okay,
so
you're
is
going
the
up
roof
the
is the roof collapsed like shown?
No, it's just the wall.
Or is it just a hole? Okay.
The roof is still intact because it's really like it hasn't completely ripped through. It will slowly destroy this entire area the longer this bolt stays there. Basically, anything within 5 feet of it is going to start just taking a ton of damage.
I want to run towards where Saskia is but around, like through the hole and around the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's going to be a point in which I have better vision. Oh, balcony. Okay.
Probably better for you, though.
I was thinking like through the hole in the wall.
Through the hole in the wall?
Oh wait, there's only that. Okay, never mind. I would get hit by the. Never mind.
Yes, you would get hit by the lightning.
Okay. Maybe I don't do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not even a start of your turn on it. It's anytime you're within, if you enter 5 feet, you'll take the damage. So the only way you can not take damage is if you crawl the way I was showing you.
Got it. Okay. If I crawl the way that you were showing me, would I have at some point vision of the two?
Of the two? Let me see how far you can get.
Okay.
You went 5.
Probably not.
You would not. You would be just out of it. Like you'd be able to. Well, you would be able to like see like some of the giant though because he's so big. But the Storm Genasi you would not see.
Okay. Goddamn vision.
You can see Saskia.
I can see Saskia. Hey Saskia.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't
Face
know.
down on the floor.
Oh my god. I might have just wasted my turn. I also put myself in a worse situation.
Happens to the best of us.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to use my legendary action to use Sal. Because I don't have anything better to do.
Go ahead and roll me that d20.
All right, I will do. That's an 11. I don't think that's gonna hit.
No, I don't think so either. It's plus, what is it? Spell attack modifier. What is Septimus' spell attack modifier? Plus 8. 11 plus 8, 19. No, that will hit.
Oh, okay.
He'll move up to the guy.
Yeah. And that's 5 damage, and I think you said plus 3 to that,
plus
so that's
3.
8 total.
Okay. Is it force damage? Hell yeah, it's force damage, so he takes full damage.
Nice.
Yay.
Right.
And then with my bonus action, I do nothing.
With your bonus action, you do nothing. Excellent. All right. 1 second. I'm just reset up here. Just gonna put you in over there for now. All right. So, it is the stone giant's turn. So there's been an awful lot of bullshit coming from a balcony. So the stone giant is going to take the disadvantage to try to hurl the boulder up and hit Saskia with it.
Bring it.
Saskia, you do have cover.
Yes. So
but
that
the thing is, they're not attacking you.
They're tagging the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. So how does my AC come into play here? Or is it a dex save?
It does not. Your dex saved comes into play.
Okay. Hell
I'll just
yeah.
make sure it actually hits and breaks everything though. And this is embarrassing for this giant.
It's a
but
really
he
good
rolled
dex
a
save,
natural 1
Oh,
on
that's
hitting
so
the
embarrassing.
building.
The building. It's right there, man.
What basically
Right
happens is the rock, it just misses enough where the rock hits the building and you can hear the like thud of it, but it doesn't penetrate anything or smash anything.
Aw,
It
can I
falls to the
keep my
ground.
deck safe? I can play it forward because it was a really good roll.
No. As the stone giant looks very upset at this.
I just hear a loud ha! Missed, you fucker.
It's gonna use its bonus action to magnetize the rock back to its mace. Fearing you're not in the line, so it doesn't hit you.
Nice.
And it's gonna use its second attack just to fucking hit Fearn.
Let's see if he can.
It's really pissed. Does a 21 hit?
And if I cast shield, which I'll do.
All right, you cast shield. Your AC is 24 now. As again, another smack that looks like it's gonna cave your chest in gets blocked by this icy shield.
Hell yeah.
All right, the our good friend, the
Storm Lady,
the Storm Genasi. She is going to move her sphere.
Oh.
It's gonna collapse the building.
No! Ah! Not through the window.
What's with these people and
Oh, no!
property damage?
As it's just gonna start to like, and Sass, you can even like see it like just like slowly, you just hear it first, just
Hear it, yeah. Yeah.
And then you just hear like, you just see like a single part of the wall, like a little circle of fire, just start to
Yeah. That's cool.
as it then just shreds through the wood. Starting little there, it is starting little fires in its trail. Like if it spreads too much, it probably will set the building on fire. But Sass, I need a dexterity saving throw. Bruce, you feel the roof buckle underneath you.
14.
That is a fail, unfortunately.
I want to use my other one.
That
I was
was
doing so good not taking damage. I hadn't taken a single hit this entire fight.
that just tore through Jaquette's penthouse.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
17 points of
Jack
lightning
quits.
damage.
17.
No one knows where it comes from. They just hear a...
Yeah, Jack
It was so loud your mic didn't pick it up.
As it's just like ripping through like where that like nice like divider is where Jaquette would get dressed
Yeah.
during the morning. You know, just a divider keeping it from, you know, people from the window seeing you, but you can still feel the sea breeze coming in. As it's just
so nice.
ripping it all apart and conducting with the tub, the clawfoot tub. That was her action. She's going to use a bonus action to reach into her sort of
Oh,
armored robes and pull out a gemstone and smash it on the ground.
No.
As I'll need, can someone roll me a d4?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm not
I'll
doing
do
it
it.
this time. I did it. Our brother gaming really fucked us over.
That's a 4.
Oh.
All right.
That means west.
You...
That means what?
West.
Oh. Oh, no. No. I just killed all of them.
Well, I got no more shatters. Sorry,
God
guys.
Damn it.
I used that spell at the wrong time.
As four stone raccoons kind of appear out of the shards of the glass, these and they're just like, sorry, I got excited. As it's oddly enough exactly their initiative count. So they're going to swarm Fearn.
Good luck. I'm behind my shield.
I just have this image of the raccoons going on your shield.
Their tongues are stuck to the ice.
As at this point, Fion, you're completely surrounded. Your only way out is to move through Sal.
I got nowhere to go.
All right, let's go for the attack on you. You do have you're blurry and you got a shield up. Yeah, those raccoons are just crawling all over your shield and gnawing at you, and just can't get through the shield.
Nice.
All right, Jacquette, you're up.
I would like to shoot the Storm Genasi.
Go for it. You have disadvantage because of her form.
Do I have advantage because I'm
Yes, so it equals out.
hidden?
Correct.
Oh. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot the Stone Giant.
Okay. Is your
no
crossbow's
one's
magical,
engaged.
right?
Yes, but no one's engaged with her, right?
Her? No one's engaged with her.
Yeah, no one put a ring on that finger.
It wouldn't be
She already
double
has one.
advantage anyway.
Yeah. All right. That's a 19 to hit the Stone Giant.
That will hit.
Cool. 12 plus 14, 26 magical piercing.
Hell yeah. 26 magical piercing.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't add that before. That's all right, nice. As you can see, the bolt finds almost like a crevice within the stone skin and just buries itself deeper than it normally would have. Excellent. Anything else, Chuckwet?
Bonus action hide.
Go ahead and give me that stealth check.
29.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Rogways. Sass, you're up
Rogways.
again. Fear, and you're on deck.
Frogways.
All right. I would like to, seeing this lightning sphere coming and starting fires, and we're really fucking close to it. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look across the way. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to see. Do I know Jacquette's over there? I wouldn't be able to see him because he's hiding. Did I see him shoot?
You would have seen a bolt hit the storm giant, but you would have no idea where it came from.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Bruce's arm and say, hang on. And I'm going to dimension door us across to the roof, but on the other side.
You're dimension dooring you and Bruce?
Yes. To the,
Bruce,
to
do
get
you
away
willingly go
willing?
with her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just because there is a DC for if you're unwilling.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to the other side.
Bruce is not actually next to you. All right, that's just where I
he's
had
not?
him. He's on the roof. Yeah.
Oh,
He's actually right here
okay.
on a wobbly
right.
Oh,
roof.
well, thank you.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I forgot that I put him there for temporarily
Okay.
because I couldn't find a sticky for him.
Okay. Well, in that case, so I wouldn't see him. So I'm
You
not-
probably don't need
You
your
actually don't
dimensions
know
door.
where Bruce was.
Okay.
Is.
All right. So then I'm going to on a misty step then.
Mm-hmm.
Can I misty step? How far is that? That is 30
30
feet. Ooh. Is it 30 feet across to that flat roof? The flat thing on the other side? Or is that more?
Nope, it's 40 feet.
Ah! All right, then I will. Can I see those things across the way? Like not across the way, sorry. The arches? Or is there stuff blocking my view?
You can't see those because there is a wall. So like I said, the flat area you're in is actually inside of the building.
Okay. All
You can
right.
see them through a window if you rush over to the side.
Okay. Yep. Then I'll do that, and then since I can see them now, then I will Misty Step to the top of those arches.
Can't quite get to the top of them. You can only get
All right, that's fine. That's good. And then I will pew pew Eldritch Blast at Earth Person. Or sorry, Storm Genasi.
Storm Genasi?
Yep.
Okay, that's with disadvantage then.
Why?
Because of her form.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that's fine. I already said it. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Great. That's gonna be 12 points of force damage.
Hell yeah.
And then my second one. Oh, hell yeah. Is gonna be a 24 to hit. Nope, sorry. Yes, 24 to hit.
24, that will hit.
Disadvantage.
She made her concentration check on the first one.
Right. And then that's gonna be 13 points of force damage on the second hit.
13, okay.
Yep.
He maintains her concentration. She is looking rough.
That is all I can do.
Did you already use your... Oh, yeah, you Misty Stepped. Okay.
Misty Stepped, yep. Unless I can use movement to scrabble to the top of the arches, but other than that...
You had to use all your movement to get to the door because you were prone.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
All right, Fiorn, you are up with Bruce on deck. So, Fiorn, you have 4 raccoons on your ass and a stone giant in front of you.
Okay. Oh, boy. Let me think here.
Fiorn, now I can do this. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay. $12.
12. Okay, so the raccoons are scrambling over you so much that they are trampling you, and you fall prone. And you can't stand up until there are fewer than 2 of the raccoons within 5 feet of you as they're just scrambling all over you.
Well, I guess I know what I'm fighting then. I'm going to...
Remember, they are minions, so if you overkill them, you can kill another one within 5 feet of you.
Right, but if I'm prone, do I have
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
So they just doggy piled on top of me.
Yeah, you are completely doggy piled by them. As you would all see, kind of like fear. And I imagine like it's like a half prone, like you're kind of like falling over trying to get up, and they just like one jumps on your face and scratches at you, and one is clinging onto your arm and pulling it down when you bring the great sword up, and they're just keeping you down, man.
Yeah, no, it's a bummer. What do I do?
Yeah, you'd have to kill 3 of them in order to be free of the trample.
Yeah, I have options, but I think I'm just gonna swing because when has that ever done bad? When was this ever a bad idea?
All right, so you go for the raccoons?
Yeah, I'm going for one of the raccoons.
Let's see it.
So, wait. Do I want it? No, I'll just do a regular attack. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit. As you go to bring your sword up and to bring it down, and one of them just drops in your face, and they're just... all you can hear is scratch, 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 and scratches against your plate armor.
Doing it again.
Go for it.
26 to hit.
Okay, that one will absolutely hit.
All
Roll
right.
damage. If you get over 17, you will get an overkill.
I got 12 damage plus the poison, if that equates to them, would
They
be
are
50.
immune to poison.
12 damage then.
Okay, so then one of them is hit.
I should have cast Armor of Agathis. End
Alrighty.
your turn.
Bruce, you're up. So you are up on top of the roof right now.
It's
Saskia just
starting to collapse.
disappeared.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, before I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to say this. Can I see outside of this pile of raccoons?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Bonus action. I can't cast Misty Step because I don't have the spell slots for it. Never mind.
No problem. No problem. Good thought though. But yeah, Bruce, you can feel that like this roof is certainly compromised. It's not going to fall immediately. I would say, given your proficiencies with construction, that this rooftop has, as long as this lightning stays here, this rooftop will collapse in 3 turns. It's going to take a little while.
Okay.
So you're not completely unsafe. It's just a little wobbly.
Either way, I'm getting down from here.
So you could
I
crawl
wanna
back down to the balcony, or you can crawl back down to the street, or you can go deeper on the rooftop.
Probably go. Well, if I go deeper on the rooftop, I'd have to go around the outside because the orb is there. I would like to run down to the street though.
Okay.
And hopefully get some more vision. Yeah.
So it's this awkward thing, Bruce, where you are standing on the wall, and the ground is like 5 feet away from you. Spider climb.
Perfect.
And you're like, oh, this is what all those tall people feel.
Or can I like get onto that pillar, that stone pillar?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Do I have good vision of everybody now?
Let me see. You do. The Storm Genasi is just within 30 feet of you.
All right, I'd like to cast Magnify Gravity and to try to get all of them.
Okay, so what is the space for that?
It's a 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius, so 20 feet across.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get the raccoons too?
Oh yeah.
So you can't get the raccoons without getting Fearn.
Oh. Then probably not. Bruce would prioritize.
You could definitely get the Genasi and the giant.
Yeah, I'll probably get those two then.
Okay.
Fear.
So what kind of save is it?
It's a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
The stone giant got a nat 20.
Oh damn.
And the she also got a nat 20. I just rolled 2.
Oh my
20s.
gosh. All right. Well, they only
Is there
take...
half damage?
Yes. So they only take 4 force damage.
4 force. Okay.
4 force damage. And that is my turn, and my sanctuary drops.
Oh, because you're concentrating on that. That reduces their movement speed, right?
Only if they failed.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So the stone giant's gonna go for 2 attacks on Fearn with advantage.
Disadvantage cancels it out.
Correct. Thank you for the reminder. All right. Natural 1. Everything in balance.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Is
damn it.
he hitting any raccoons while he's at it? Because that's a nat 1. There's 100 raccoons on top of me.
There's 3 raccoons on top of you, and no, he's not hitting the raccoons. But I don't think a 16 will hit.
No, it won't.
Yeah, we'll say the storm giant doesn't want to hit the raccoons, so he's having trouble like getting to you.
Okay.
But we'll do the raccoon's attack on you now, which will also be advantage but disadvantage. Everything in balance. 2 nat 20s, 2 nat 1s.
Oh my
Silver
gosh.
barbs.
Which one?
The,
No.
got another
It
nat
was
one.
another nat 1.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying it's imbalanced because on the saves I got 2 nat 20s and then I just got 2 nat 1s on attacks.
Okay.
I was confused too.
Sorry, I did go like this as if I was celebrating.
Yeah, because you
Um,
celebrate the death of a character.
I get to have fun too sometimes.
Of course.
Okay, so the Storm Genasi is up. All right, so she is going to leave her orb there because she doesn't want to hurt her allies with it, and she can really only get it to Fiorn. So she is going to cast a spell instead. Fiorn.
Hi.
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure thing. I got a 10.
I also need a dexterity saving throw from Bruce. And I'll also need one from Sal. She is dropping her big bomb because she feels threatened. And you can see that. Anyone who can see her can see that she looks a lot more panicked and less confident like she did when she arrived here.
So Bruce got a 2,
Okay.
and Sal got a 7.
Okay, so everyone failed.
I like to imagine that Bruce falls off the pillar and lands on his own snare.
Oh my god. I'm not forcing you to do that, but
Bruce.
that would be hilarious. And you know what? For the hell of it, because she has 3 extra bolts, she's just gonna attack the building to further damage it.
Yep.
Out of spite.
Is that gonna subtract 1 turn for it to collapse?
Exactly what it's going to do. Actually,
Cool.
I need to roll the damage to see how many turns it subtracts. I need to roll it on. No.
Fiorn, did you take damage?
Yes, I have.
All right. Or like just now from that.
Yes, I did.
All right. I'm using my reaction to reduce it by 1.
Is that any damage?
Oh.
It says when you or a creature you can see takes damage within 10 feet of the tentacle.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just making sure in case it was like
Yeah.
a hit or this is a
Yeah.
saving throw.
Another
Sounds good.
2. So whatever
I'll
you
take
took, whatever you took, you get 2 back.
Hey, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements on myself to reduce the damage, so you really just saved me from 4 damage.
Amazing.
Kinda.
That's not at all how that works.
Okay, so
I'll give her the
Uh,
credit for the extra 2 damage from the things that I reduced.
it is 44 lightning damage as she puts all of her energy into a chain lightning spell into
Oh god.
Fiorn that then scatters to the others.
Ooh.
Well, Sal's
my
definitely down.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
cast Absorb Elements at Sean, so I take 20 damage.
22 damage. Oh wait, 'cause you got 2
No,
from
minus
Seth.
2.
Yeah, Steel Defender has 27 health, so
Oh god.
Sal is.
Yeah, I had a talk
Toast.
with Mike over the weekend about his multi-classing level distribution. There may be some changes coming.
Hmm.
But we'll see. Okay, so that was her action. She is going to use her bonus action not to summon more raccoons. Don't worry.
I was worried.
I was.
Cast a cantrip like a normal caster.
No, she's gonna drink a potion.
What bonus action?
What?
Sorry, no, I was gonna say what cantrip is a bonus action? Like
Is there one?
Aid
Oh,
ward?
all the like
Quickened.
strikes are bonus actions.
Healing,
True
healing word.
Is a spell.
No, yeah, that's level 1. Yeah,
Imagine a
And
cantrip
She
healing
heals
word.
herself
that'd be
for
sick.
13 hit points.
Oh.
Now, Sean,
Bitch.
based on so you had 3 turns, right? So you just subtracted 1. It's just her turn, so now it's the next turn the building will collapse, right? Because her turn just passed, where now it's down to 2, and then she hit the building. Now it's down to 1, so that means next turn it will collapse. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Just making note of it.
But just that area, not like the whole building. So just the rooftops
Oh.
above Jacquette's penthouse.
Got it. Okay.
Basically, we're just destroying Jacquette's penthouse.
It could use a remodel anyways. I'm not that upset. Kana will be though.
But your wardrobe.
Yeah, you do every now and then throughout the combat, whenever there's any kind of loud collapse or loud shake, you do hear a very pronounced string of swears coming from inside. And she's blaming it all on Saskia.
No. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, so this does bring us to Jacquette, though.
Oh, Kiduki then. So Jacquette. I don't know if this is technically gonna break my stealth or not, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Jacquette's gonna pop over and using a bonus action use cutting words. Or unsettling words, excuse me, on the Storm Genasi, going, the greater the difficulty, the greater the glory. There is neither here. As she will then subtract a d6 off the next saving throw, and then he is going to 2nd level cast Dissonant Whispers, which requires a wisdom saving throw from her.
And she has disadvantage because of this.
What? She has disadvantage?
I'm sorry, not disadvantage, minus 1d6.
Yes.
Right.
I was gonna be like, hey, that's good by me.
Well, I was gonna say disadvantage because she has advantage on spells on her when she's in her state. So that is, you said wisdom?
Yes.
Wisdom, okay, so that is a 23. Or 22. Oh, wait. I didn't do the minus 6. Or the minus d6. So I got a 2 on that, so it is a, what did I say? I said 22, right? So
you
that
said
is
22.
a 20.
Silvery barbs.
So she re-rolls, right?
Yep, just rolls another d20 and takes the lower.
Whoo! Always a good use when it comes back 13.
Okay, so that's going to do
So
full
she fails.
damage. So that's going to be 20 psychic damage. And she has to use... Is it her reaction?
I'm going to save you the time of looking this up. How do you want to do this?
Hell
I would like to do
yeah.
it because it's psychic.
Yeah.
Can it be non-lethal? Knock her unconscious, just like overload of Jacquette's unsettling ring ding 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 ring ding 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 ding.
Oh,
Yeah, anyone with eyes on her would just see her like grasp at her head as she loses the incorporeal state, and you can see a lot of the magic, like she starts to almost shrink back down to a regular Genasi, as there's significantly less of this power coming off of her, although she's still kind of like arcing with electricity all over the place. Her ball of electricity would also vanish that point.
Yes. Do I have eyes on Saskia?
Yes. If you're peeking over that top of that roof, you can see Sass.
She's gonna get the advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Thank you.
Is there a distance on that, or is it anyone you can see?
60 feet.
60
So,
feet. Yeah, you can get her.
I
definitely
assume.
from where you are.
Yeah. And That's everything. And Jacquette's gonna just move into. No, he wants to keep eyes on the storm giant in case he needs to silvery barbs. Wait, no, he's gonna leave. He's ducking in cover. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't have a reaction now, so he's
Nope.
just gonna.
Nope.
get
But if
in
you
full
duck
cover.
down, you'll have full cover.
Cool.
Perfect. Excellent job, Jacquette. You have taken out the Storm Genasi. Saskia, you are up.
Raccoons, baby.
Okay, go for it.
Advantage. Thank you, Jacquette. Oh, god damn it. That was worse.
What'd you get?
Look, I'm not responsible for your
10.
rolls. Just
That
trying
is
to
not
help
gonna
you
hit.
out.
Yeah. Oh,
These are
my
toughies. You know, they don't have a lot of
God.
health, but they have a high AC.
Well, when I roll like fucking shit, it doesn't help.
Well, you know, Shannon, Mike's not here.
Somebody had to take it. You're welcome, Mike. You're fucking welcome.
We just need to keep using Septimus's roll spells so that way he can keep failing.
Mm-hmm. All right, bonus action. I'm gonna try and swat one with my tentacle.
Go for it.
Saskia, no swatting.
Mhm.
Wait, no.
16. I don't think that hits.
Sorry, but that does not hit. They are toughies.
All right.
All right, Sass, you're just. I imagine Sass like you're like over there, like really
Yeah.
like hunkered down on this
Yeah.
this little wall, and you're just like just firing these things out, and they're just
exactly.
like they're just scattering all over the
missing.
place.
Fuck.
um,
Can I climb up higher?
you hear a little voice in your head that's just sort of like you have to focus.
I am fucking focusing. Shut the fuck up.
As
So did he
Sass
help-
continues her climb higher and higher to see if it gets her better hits.
Yeah.
Okay. And the
That's
Sass-
it. No.
All right. Fiorn, you're up. You are still stuck prone with these raccoons on you.
There's 3 of them.
I
Yeah,
tried.
you have to kill 2 of them to get them off of you. So you
I
can
tried.
do
Oh,
things.
oh my goodness.
Because it has to be
Okay.
fewer than 2 raccoons on you for it to remove the effect.
I want to cast Armor of Agathis on myself,
Mhm.
using my racial trait. So I now have. Is it? I can't remember. Is it concentration? No, right?
I don't think
No,
it
no.
is. Yeah, that's like why it's so good for warlocks with the hex, or
Yeah.
blade locks. Okay, so yeah, that's an action. So you use that. The icy shield formulates around you and on your body.
And I get 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And
Alright.
I'm going to use Septimus's action.
Okay. What would you like Septimus to do? As he just woke up.
Anything. I'm going to have him cast Hold Person on the giant.
Okay.
Question mark?
Me,
Wisdom saving throw, DC 16 or 15, depending on, I don't know how his character sheet works. It has 2 numbers in the saving throw thing.
yeah, it depends on which spell it is, and Hold Person is a cleric spell for him. So it has the...
Okay, so it's 15.
15, yeah. And it's, what is it, Wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, against the stone giant.
Please don't roll well.
Whew, boy, this is... It's your lucky day. Roll the 5 on the
Heyo.
dice for a 10.
Okay,
Well, the-
he's held.
The stone giant is held. Which is good news for you, Fiorn, because it was about to attack you with advantage. Wait, no, you still have her up.
I want him to hit me now, Sean. I want it.
Well, it's too. He's paralyzed. So
I
he
know.
can't.
I just screwed myself over.
Okay, so he's gonna make his roll at the end of his turn to see if he can break free from this. Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. You have a turn before that.
I hit him with a good old magnify gravity. Can I get any raccoons in there?
Not without getting Fiorn. Actually, no. You can get one of them.
All right, I'll do that. Why not?
It's a sphere, you said, right? Or is it
Yeah.
square?
It's a sphere.
Okay,
Yeah. Also, I don't have.
I take that back. Actually, you can't get the raccoon if it's a sphere.
Okay.
The way it's like rolling the sphere around Fiorn, it would. You can only get one of them because it's you said 10 by 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a 10-foot radius.
All right. It's a con save.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Why not? Whatever. Fuck it.
Or do you want to do something else?
No. I'll do that.
Okay. Let me just check paralyzed real quick. Okay, no, it would auto-fail strength or dex, but it doesn't auto-fail con. Okay, this might hit it, actually. Where is it? I'm assuming it is. It's plus 8. 12.
Damage.
So,
Well, it fails,
hits.
but I only rolled a 3, so 3 damage.
All right. 3 damage. It is slowed.
But no resistance, so you can imagine
Yeah.
that it was a 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. And then Bruce is gonna do his best to get down from that pillar because I lost concentration on that.
Oh,
my,
because of
spider
the,
climb.
Okay.
He's stuck on that pillar.
Ah!
He's too scared to come down now.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, you
Stuck
can leave
in
him
a
up there,
tree.
Sean. You can leave him
Yeah,
up
'cause I
there.
was about to say, there's also a trap below it, so you'd have to like jump into the fray of combat.
Oh, it's
Bruce
too
is
perfect.
just gonna be.
Or I guess you could jump into the rubble of
It's
the
too
building.
perfect.
But yes, Bruce, you are clinging onto the top of this stone lantern pillar. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the stone giant to see if it breaks free from the paralysis.
Imagine he
Got it.
slid halfway down and then got stuck on that little lamppost.
Yeah, his legs kind of going like when a dog's trying to climb up on a couch. But the storm giant gets a nat 20 on its saving throw and is unparalyzed at the end of its turn.
Dang.
And
Your
looks
dice
okay.
tray's hot tonight, Sean.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm
I'm
just
getting
happy it
a
was
lot of
from
20s and a
one.
lot of 1s. All right, the raccoons are going to attack you as a group. Their advantage is broken by your dispel or blur. Raccoons rolled a 2. Raccoons do not hit you. They just continue scrambling over you. Jacquet, you're up.
How many raccoons are left?
3.
Do I have any kind of line of sight overkill on them?
You do. You have a line on 2 of them. So if you kill the top one, and overkill it, it'll go to the one behind it.
Okay. Steady aim. Get advantage.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
my
baby.
God.
What is your max for your sneak attack? What is the max dice?
18.
Yeah, you got both of them.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Hell yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
describe
so-
it for us?
Yeah, so Jacquet is standing up there and he watches the Storm Genasi goes down, sees the hold person go on the giant, and he like goes to put away his crossbow to like maybe like he was gonna do a running jump and like stab him in the back because he'd auto crit, but then that's changed. So he's like, oh, never mind. Okay, Fiorn, let's get you back in action, and just fires. And again, it's that same magical
Hell yeah.
bolt that just through the head of one, shattering it, and the other one just hits and shatters off. And it's just like, it's almost like a wind that sweeps away these two raccoons. And Jacquet is just standing there with his crossbow held up, and he just kind of salutes down to Fiorn. And he's like, time to get back in the fight, buddy.
I've been fighting this whole time.
As I imagine, Fiorn, at that point, the 2 raccoons are fired off of you, and you just like grab the last one by the tail and hold it up as you are no longer affected by this. All right, Sass, you're up.
I'm going for that last fucker. I'm first gonna move my tentacle closer and try and swat at it.
Go for it.
18.
just hits.
Excellent. So that's gonna
There's no
be...
extra raccoons, so you don't even need to roll. As I
Okay.
imagine, Fiorn grabs it and holds it up, and your tentacle just shatters it.
Yep.
It's just the storm or stone giant now.
Yep. Okay. So Eldritch Blast, my old faithful, and
Go for
that's is it advantage because they're held?
No, because they broke the hold.
No, they did break. Oh, they broke the. Oh, okay, I missed that. All right. First one is a 21.
That'll hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force. 9 points of
Second
force.
one is a 16.
That one won't hit.
All right.
It's
That's
the
it.
the stone giant's kind of like moving. The stone giant generally just moves a little slow as it's just like looking around at all of its allies dying, and then it just gets hit like in the head by this eldritch blast and goes toppling, and then gets its footing
Splash of
back up
seawater.
as the other one just kind of
Whiffs.
skirts off its chest.
Yep.
Anything else,
That's
Sass?
Nope,
Okay.
I can't climb any higher.
You can. Have you been maintaining concentration on Hex?
No, it went down off of when
The
I
damage
killed
before?
the raccoon. It was on.
But you
died.
maintain concentration, so you can move. It
I
with a
have not
bonus
been
action.
rolling. I didn't roll when I got hit, so.
So that I don't remember what you got hit for. So just give me a
I got hit
like a
for
DC 12 concentration check,
Okay.
or you can
Did you
actually
get the
see
chain
it. 'Cause
lightning? Did you get the chain lightning?
She did not
No,
get the chain lightning.
It was from the
Oh, it's me
sphere.
and
The ball of
Fear
lightning.
and
Yeah.
and the
It was
building.
is in the
okay.
20s. I know that.
It was
Or high teens. I don't remember.
it was.
Well, if it's in the 20s, you could up the DC, but if it's lower than that,
It was
then it's
17.
No, I know.
It was
17. Okay, so DC 10.
Yeah.
Constitution check.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, so you maintain concentration. So,
I didn't move
moving
it.
forward, moving forward. On your bonus action, you can move it.
Even if the
I mean, you can
creature
do it
it's on
now.
goes down.
I think that's
So you
the
could-
I already
intention,
used my
yeah.
I already used my bonus action though. For my
So yeah,
to
so
my tentacle.
for your tentacle, but generally speaking,
Yeah.
you maintain concentration for an hour on Hex unless you upcast it, which you automatically do. So I think it actually is 8 hours.
Yes.
And as long as you maintain concentration, you can move Hex with a bonus action to any creature, even if the one before went down.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Sass, you
that's it.
have movement. Are you just staying put?
I'm staying put. Well, I guess I can start to climb down since the
Okay.
storm giant's the only one left. Yep.
All right, Fear, and you are up. You can use half your movement to stand up if you'd like.
I would love to do that, Sean. And also, I would like to monopolize Septimus's abilities again. And have him cast Guiding Bolt on the Stone Giant
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Oh,
at
hell yeah.
level,
roll a d20.
at level
and I'll-
3.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a D20. You said it.
Yep, +7.
Trying to press the cast button and I cannot. So I'm just gonna roll a D20 on my thing.
All right, I will mark his spell slot.
Oh yeah, mark a second one because I used his other spell too.
Yep, I already did.
Okay, cool. He rolled an 18 plus 7, so that's
That'll
probably
hit.
gonna hit.
That'll hit.
Damn
I'll
Damn
roll
it,
the damage.
he
for
rolls
him,
better
'cause I'm
when he's
here.
not here.
Well, it's me. 66.
I just rolled a 25 damage, and you have
Hell
advantage on
yeah.
the attack, Theron.
And it's
Hell
radiant
yeah.
damage, so it'll probably work.
It does. Creature's certainly looking quite bloodied.
Right, so now I have advantage, so I'm going to use the greater weapon fighting on the first
Yep.
attack that has
Oh,
advantage.
yeah.
Poo-poo, not for me. Very low. I'm
Okay.
rolling again.
Okay, go for it.
This time without the greater weapon fighting.
And without the advantage. Well, wait, or is it the
Great
next one that
weapon
hits?
master.
Oh, is it the next one that hits?
Let me
Wait.
just look.
Alright.
No, it's just the first one that gets advantage.
Okay. So a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, Fiorn. Excellent. Our boy here is the stone giant kind of looks around, kind of sees that he's got. And looks at you, Fiorn. Looks around.
I go after
though?
Fiorn.
Sorry, Bruce. I keep forgetting. It's because I have you clustered next to the enemies. Bruce, you do get a turn before this.
I'm gonna cast whole person on this fucker.
Excellent.
Sorry, I don't mean to poo-poo things, but technically a giant is not a humanoid.
All
It would
right.
be
That's
under the
why-
hold
True, it would be
monster.
hold monster. You're right.
Just
Right.
sorry, I don't mean to poo-poo things. I let it slide on the
That's-
first go, but
That's quite all right.
Oh, why didn't you
I'm
put
gonna.
it on the first one?
I was very quiet about that. I was hoping no one would notice.
I honestly always forget that with the hold spells.
I'm gonna hold a spell then.
You're gonna hold your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
What are you holding it to do, or what is the trigger of this hold?
If he tries to move at all.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So,
tries to move.
he tries to move now. He is going to attack Fiorn though.
Yay.
Reckless.
Actually, no. He's gonna take the attack of opportunity. As he's going to attempt to run away from Fiorn. What is your spell that you trigger?
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp.
Could you explain for us once again what Vortex Warp does?
Sure. I'll explain what Vortex Warp does. Roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 17. I could to teleport you to a location that I designate.
Okay. He got a 22, so he saved.
Okay. Well, there you
Is there an
go.
effect on a
Set-
success?
No, it just fizzles.
Okay.
That's all.
So
17 to
you're
hit, John.
that doesn't hit. Or I'm sorry, no, that just hits. That just hits.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Just thinking of the raccoons.
2 1s. I got 7 damage.
Okay, so this storm giant's looking around. Kind of like the troll running away when the black gates are collapsing. As it sees, the leader of their troop is down, sees all the raccoons have been scattered to stone, and darts away. Feels this pull of magnetic energy from Bruce, and I imagine Bruce, like, you were like scrambling on this, but you finally get your footing and just sort of like weave this spell and throw it out, and you're like almost pulling to try to sway him to wherever you want to teleport him, but he breaks free from it and he runs over, picks up the storm genasi, and uses his movement and dash to run away. You can obviously chase him because some of you are quite fast. And Sass, you're seeing them run away as they're running up the street. Let me just get where he goes.
I want to double check this, but if he's carrying, I forget, is he considered a large or huge?
He's huge. He's huge. I know you can't
Okay,
see his
never mind.
base because it's invisible,
Yeah.
but he is huge.
I don't think that would affect his movement speed, because sometimes carrying people lowers your speed.
Can he hold his weapon and the person at the same time, though?
Yes. Because he's not attacking with the weapon. He needs 2 hands to attack with it. And she's a medium creature that he could hold as a huge creature.
Cool.
If he was large, he couldn't. He would have reduced movement speed, I believe. But he basically
Right.
gets up to the top of the map, so you all will have one more round on him, if you can be within range of him. So Sass, you see him run up the street. You can maneuver yourself back up on the wall and go for an attack on him if you'd like. Or is there something else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I can't do that, I don't think. No. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Are you out of spell slots?
I am out of spell slots.
Warlock.
I know.
You can
I
move
have
your
my pearl.
you can move your
but-
hex though. Oh, you do have your pearl.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's an action to get it back.
All right. What do you want to
That
do?
would have been cool.
Nothing wrong with pew pews.
I
Yeah, that's right.
know. You know what? I actually still might do this. I'm going to use my action to use my pearl to get a slot back. And then
Okay.
as they're running by,
Mm-hmm.
can I jump on him?
Wait. Where's my action? Or my
Oh,
did we-
goodness,
do
right.
we
You're right.
skip-
I'm
do we
sorry,
skip him
Jacquette. I
first?
skipped
Yeah.
that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Jacquette goes
Yeah.
first. So think about if you want to jump on him.
Yeah.
It would probably require an
How-
acrobatics check, Sass.
how weak does this stone
He
giant?
is well beyond bloodied. Not like
Okay.
he is not like he was bloodied like 30 damage ago or so.
Okay. How far away is he?
He's actually probably he's 40 feet away from you.
All right. I'll just stick with the tried and true steady aim shot.
Go for it.
Let's see if I can get enough damage out. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Hits, roll damage.
Uh, 23 magical piercing.
23 magical piercing. So, as the bolt strikes him in the back, he is just holding on, just
All right.
barely.
Okay.
Anything else, Jacquette? Movement?
No, that's just going to end my turn. I can't. But thank
Okay.
you.
Fearn, you are up. So he
Okay.
is.
Wait, is it back to me?
No, it's Saskia's turn.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm messing up this initiative really badly. Sass, you are up. This giant looks like it's on the last shred of its life.
All right. Then forget the pearl of power. I will just blast it.
Blast away.
Blast him.
And then I start blasting.
23.
That hits.
Yes, get him.
8 points of force damage.
This is exactly how much you needed. How do you want to do this?
Excellent. As they are running by, I will just send my Eldritch Blast and hit him in the side of a head. As a splash of seawater knocks him over.
Okay, the stone giant goes down. The body of the storm genasi tumbles to the ground. As you've succeeded.
I want
Yes,
that dagger.
I want that big hammer thing.
Dagger of Return is not a very great weapon for a warlock, but
I don't
you can have
care.
it- you can.
It's
It's for
nostalgia.
sentimental. It's a great weapon for a rogue. So let me bring us back to the regular.
Hey, Beard, can you
Yeah, sure. Hop down, little buddy.
So you have successfully fought off these, for lack of a better way to put it, Aradunai assassins of sorts. Oh, thank you, Eye of the Night. So as the streets calm down, and also there's dust kicked up everywhere from the commotion, from the scrambling raccoons. It's still 9 a.m. in the morning, so you can hear some restless chickens from down by the docks and stuff. As you just see heads start to poke up from behind corners and whatnot. As you can see over on the end of the street, you can just see Septimus struggling with the horses that he's been trying to keep from running away this whole time, except for the 2 spells he cast off. But is there anything you'd like to do in this moment? I know we're getting pretty late, but is there any last things you want to do tonight with this captive?
I think just for flavor, Jacques is going to slide down the shingles
yeah.
of the roof,
Hell yeah.
do a little twirl as he rappels down like a gutter, like a rain spout or
Yeah.
something, slides down and then runs up, taking the crossbow and like points it at the stone giant, seeing it's down, points it at the Aradunai and kind of kicks her hand away and goes, "Don't worry, everyone," talking out to like any of the crowd or people. "Iron and Mana's taken care of these ne'er-do-wells. We'll see to it from here."
And there's not an insignificant number of people though who do like kind of like awkwardly clap, and there's a few cheers from some children. As like, you are Iron and Mana, you are the heroes of this town, and what they know as a paramilitary extremist group came to get you, and you fought them off in the streets with no casualties other than the building a little bit. So you do get some people who cheering, and you're like, all right, yeah, they're clapping. Like, then they start to get kind of into it, because I'm just assuming there's a 19 here from Jacques.
20.
20, thank you. Yes,
20.
Default 20. As people are actually really excited. They're like, this is pretty fucking exciting. The heroes fought off a stone giant and Aradunai and raccoons in the middle of the street. Like, this is like more exciting and heroic to them than like the usual like brawls or stabbings or weird encounters that happen from the less savory group. This is like even though their city is technically not safer because a massive enemy came to attack you, they feel safer. It's that weird difficulty where they're like, oh yeah, they almost destroyed the tavern, but they kicked their ass.
Feels like he's holding his sword above his head, getting back into like, his victory performances after his fights. He goes, yep, that's us, Iron and Mana, Fear in the Wide Eye. Anytime we'll come and help you out. Don't forget to tip your waitresses.
Can I will attempt to slide just as gracefully down wherever I am as Jacques, but I know it doesn't. I like end up falling on my ass and then just kind of like get up and hope nobody saw, and kind of like I will limp over to, I want to find Kana.
Kana's inside still.
Okay.
She's
Can I peek my head in?
Yeah.
And then I want
She's at the bar with a drink in her hand.
Yeah. So I
Like
will limp over.
Like a tall glass of whiskey is in her hand. She's just like leaning on it. Her one arm's over her head. She looks miserable as she's just like.
Yeah. I will limp over, and then I will take out a pouch of 1,000 silver pieces, and I will plop it on the counter in front of her, and I will just say, "For the repairs."
She looks genuinely in shock at this as you drop the silver down on the table, and she doesn't question it. She takes another heavy draught of her whiskey, grabs it, and kind of like wheels over and then looks at you and goes, "Thank you. I won't forget."
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm sure you will. And then I will sweep my hat off with a bow and then limp back outside to find my friends.
You see Bruce, trying to get down. His hands are like where the platform or the flat part are, and he's like, his feet dangling. He's yelling for Fear.
Did you catch him, Fear?
I thought I caught him.
Yeah, Fear can definitely help you down as you're scrambling.
I just put him on my shoulder and continue to gallivant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that rough.
So you can do more next session with these folks. But at the very least, there is a dagger, there is a maul, and there is a ring. That were all items that they obviously had on them that they used.
Jacquette will take those and any pocket change.
Fionn would like them all, please.
We'll settle
Them
the
all or them all.
God. We'll
If there
settle
was
the
a
minor
mall, I
loot.
would want to go.
We'll settle the financial loot and non-weapon based loot and non-jewelry based loot at the start of next session. But you can mark in your inventory that you at least have a magic dagger, a magic maul, and a magic ring.
Awesome.
Alrighty, folks. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight for a little bit of evening rendezvous with the Commodore and a nice little combat in the middle of the busy streets of Ivan from the Aradunai under the authority of some group called the Ascendency. But for now, we're going to send a raid on over to someone else in the community. We're going to raid Total Party Chill. So give them some love from Paradice. Thank you all for hanging out with us in chat. If you missed any of the episode, the VOD will be up probably next week. And if you want to watch any of our previous episodes, they're all on YouTube.
Yay.
Woo.
See y'all when we see you. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.